Hey, welcome back to Save State Podcast, episode 12. We are here hanging out with the final boss of Pico 8 herself, Kim from Retro Fun Tech. How are you doing, young lady?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm stellar, getting to hang out with some of my favorite people and Too Loud. So I am stellar. We're also joined by the dude with quite possibly the flyest Miami Vice shirt I've ever seen. Jeeves, the Silicon Fox. What's up, baby?
Doing pretty good. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm fly, man. I'm trying to be like you when I grow up. I want to be able to rock a shirt like that, dude.
Don't worry, I'll send you.
You know my chunky butt will not fit in that shirt. Stop teasing me, dude. Stop.
That's like me trying to jump into your cat suit.
Oh my god.
That one, you're definitely not.
Vegan Pop Tart. It was before we even started. Look at me. I think Too Loud's trying to squeeze it.
He's wrong for that one, dude.
Oh my god. Too funny. Oh my gosh. Mr. Too Loud, how are you, brother?
I'm doing well.
Well. Heck yeah. You got some, a little sun on your face, bro.
Oh, what's up, Kim?
You got a little sun on your face.
Not Kim.
Is that some pintos on your face, homie?
Oh,
That's some pintos?
I don't eat nasty pintos.
So we got a bunch of really cool stuff to talk about. I mean, I feel like just based on some of the stuff that the live audience was saying earlier, that they may think that
my name. Read it.
I did say your name. It says Too Loud Fun Tech. Ah, Too Loud Fun Tech. I'm completely missed that. That's pretty awesome. I do like that. That's good, man. You picked up.
I'll change my name to Retro Too Loud.
Oh my god. Too funny. What a week. What are you guys into this week? What have you guys been doing? Kim, what do you got going on this week? What are you working on? Or what you doing? What you digging?
I just did a Pico 8 live stream 2 days ago on Tuesdays. Finally nailed down Tuesday, I think, is my day.
Sweet.
You know how that goes. And just kind of testing out some games. I've been trying to play a little bit more Pico 8. I'm trying to get my Odin 3 to still work. I'm probably going to be doing like a little bit of a live stream or a video on it, where I just tear it down and just break it and just see how it works.
So have you gotten a response yet from AYN?
I did. For everybody that doesn't know, I got an Odin 3. I bought it. It's mine. It got sent to me and I tested it out and it was great. And then a couple days later, the touchscreen just like died. And so the LCD works, but the digitizer does not work. So you can use it with the buttons and the joysticks and everything else kind of works, but it's not working completely. So, but AYN actually got back to me a little while ago and they sent me a video and they said, hey, here's some teardown instructions. Cause I told them, I did this reset, I've calibrated it, I've done all the things. Like they even have like a little cool thing that you can go in and do like a testing, their little test, and you test all the buttons and test all the hardware and everything. And I did that, and it's still not working. So
I'll be crying. I remember you telling me about that, and you even thought about taking it on your trip with you, and then glad you didn't, because that would have just ruined it for you.
I would have just thrown it out the plane. Maybe thrown myself out of the plane. I don't know.
My gosh. So you still working on trying to get it going, or you said you're going to do a live stream, you're going to take it apart, you think you're going to fix it, you just messing with it, or what are you doing?
Well, they want me to see, I would imagine that what they're looking for is to see if the ribbon cable is loose, which, okay, I still think, because I did have a green screen that went on it, and so I still think that there's something else going on with it, but I get it. I'll play their little game and, try to take it apart and see. But it sucks because, like the average user, everybody here, that you all would be comfortable with taking apart the device, but I just feel bad with, what if this is somebody that they're new to retro handhelds and this is what they got,
right?
And, like, what? That's not quite completely customer service that you should, hey, here's a teardown video. Go ahead and just
Right.
go for
Yeah.
it. And I watched it just to see, where everything's located. It's not right there. It's not like you open up the back shell and it's right there. It's not. You got to do some other stuff. So I don't know.
That's kind of crazy. I'm actually a little surprised.
I know.
Right, because we're always singing the praises of AYN, right? So
Right.
that's So I'm sorry, Steve, but Jeeves.
No, I was gonna say even for like Ayaneo and other companies, like I can't think of any time that I've heard a company like for a display issue ask a customer to open it up. Maybe if it's like, okay, like she said, the back shell, something on the back side of the board. But I've taken apart my Odin 2 Pro, and granted, it's not the same as the Odin 3. But for those kind of devices where you would have to pull up the ribbon cable, it's on like the back side of the board, which is not the side you see as soon as you open it up. You'd have to like take it outside of the shell, maybe take the display off itself. That's super, super intensive. So I'm kind of surprised they would send a video to someone to do that. Like, are you still covered under warranty if you do that?
I would imagine so. I hope so.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Right.
If I come across any sort of, goofy sticker, I'll immediately stop and just say, hey, it didn't work, and just see if what we can do from there. So.
And this has been going on for like a month now, right?
A while.
Yeah.
A while.
It's you handling it better than I do. I mean, it's it's
why
tough.
I'm handling it okay is because I got the RP6 in. I got the Retro Pocket 6 in, which is very close. It's granted it's not the Odin 3, but it's good enough for right now. So that's like kind of fulfilling the Odin 3 itch, I guess.
I get that. I feel that. I totally feel that. It's I'm looking forward to your video. I want to watch it.
Because I'm over here quiet, and it's because, man, losing my account has set me back so much. Like having to like everything is logged out everywhere. Like I had so much notes.
Oh no.
Jokes written down in my up note that was synchronized. Like I can't access it here because, like, dude, I'm logged out of my X account, my freaking Google account, my YouTube, my Notepad, my like everything, dude. Like it's
frustrating. That's frustrating. I was going to ask you what you're up to this week, but we know with everything that you got going on.
I mean, besides, it's not all down because that part sucks. Other than that, somebody in the RH Discord. I wish I could remember his name. I was in the voice chat in the Retro Handhelds Discord, and somebody told me to play this game called what is this game called, dude? Nice Day for Fishing.
Oh yeah. I did, yeah.
Dude, I started that game, and it's a fun game, bro. It's like a pixel side scrolling, but your battle segments are like you're fishing, and when you're battling the fish when you pull them out, and it's just such a cozy, fun, stupid game, and the NPCs are hilarious. Like the things that they say is super funny. I'm playing it through Game Native, PC game. Playing on Game Native on the Thor, but dude, super fun. I wish I remembered who said it because
who told us about that? Was that on the podcast or was that
what that? I want to say the trash guy. I forgot his name. Something trash.
Oh, I don't know.
His name's like HT or FT or something like. I don't know. Or it was Rad the 4768. It was one of those guys, dude. One of those guys in the RH. And I'm not making fun of somebody calling them trash. Somebody's name literally is HT. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, HT. I believe it was HT was telling me. Oh, Mike was there for the conversation. Dior man, Mike. Is that who it was, dude? Nice Day for Fishing, dude. That man. Oh, hands turned. I can tell you've been playing it, dude. Because the guy, he's like Groot, bro. Because you talk to Groot and he's like, I am Groot. Everything you say is I am Groot. Is the guy who you're playing is like everything you say to him, he says, nice day for fishing, ain't it? And then you say something else to him and he's like, oh. Like something else, like, I have this mission for you. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? Like it's freaking funny, dude.
All right, I'm gonna have to check it out now. I might have to check it out now.
Human Trash. That's his name. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Jeez, what are you into this week, man?
It's been kind of a boring week for me because I've just got to get some of these, I guess, contractual obligations out. So it's like the Find video I have to like post tomorrow. And then, dude, I got to get that Smart Pro S video done hopefully by Sunday. So that's kind of what's been backing me up. And those haven't been like the most fun videos to do, if I'm being honest. So I'm ready to like get back to stuff that I actually want to do. So I want to work on my Ayaneo retrospective I'm doing right now. And then I still got to do my homemade steam machine video. So it's kind of a
that's something that people outside of the creator space don't really know. But like how much it sucks having like obligation videos.
Oh
right?
yeah,
it's like obligation videos kind of like suck the fun out of it. Like the energy is taken away, right?
Yeah.
Even if you're enthusiastic about the device, it's just having that like time crunch. Like, oh, I need to get this out by this time. It just takes away from your creative. You can't be as creative as you want to be because you're on this time crunch, right?
Yeah, the time crunch essentially, like, because both of them are like, like hurry up, like, so it just sucks, dude. It sucks being under a schedule.
I get that. That's so no games that you're feeling right now that you've been playing.
I mean the usual. I went back to Jedi Fallen Order for a little bit, but honestly, like, dude, I'm kind of looking forward to Crimson Desert. Like, that game was not on my radar, and then there's a lot
of talk about that right now.
And then I saw, I think it was Digital Foundry's preview for it, and I was like, oh, that looks dope. I gotta play this. So
I think it's being given away too with some AMD chipsets because
I think you're right. It
is, yeah.
Z13, and he got it with his Z13 purchase.
There's a few AMD GPUs you can buy and get it. So I want to play it, but it's like crap. I think it's like $80 or something like that. So I don't know if I'm gonna play at launch, but I'm definitely gonna try to hustle and get a copy.
I feel that, sir. I feel that. That's pretty awesome. So I have some obligation stuff that I have to work on, but I try to force myself to play games. I went back to Good Boy Galaxy because I never finished it. And I think I got tired of it because I burned through it like a lot, and then I'm like at the final board. But now I haven't played in a few months, and so I'm playing. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm getting smoked left and right. It's like you put the effort into it. I started doing that, and then I get on these kicks, right? And I'm always like, and this is Tulaw's fault, but I'm always one step away from being on a GBA kick. It's always like, I'm a Super Nintendo guy, but he has me like completely addicted to GBA to the point where I was collecting every single 3x2 I could get my hands on, and just to play GBA games, and I still have a ton of them. And just been on like a big kick with that. And then what else was I was playing? I never finished Wario Land 4, so I was playing that a little bit too.
What?
Yeah, I never finished Wario Land 4.
Oh, that game is amazing.
It's so dope. Yeah, I never finished it. So, and then, so you guys heard me. And so Hans Turn told me to play Pokemon Unbound. I finished that like 5 times, bro. I don't even know if I want to keep playing that.
Yeah, right. You
didn't like
it? Beat a Pokemon game in life, dude.
Well, you didn't like Unbound?
I've never played it.
Beat a Pokemon game, bro.
I've never played more than like an hour into an hour total amongst all the Pokemon games I've ever played.
Unbound is legit. Like, I'm not a big Pokemon guy. Well, besides Black and White. But Unbound is pretty good. Unbound.
No, not one. So if you guys don't know, Humble has this insane Metroidvania bundle for like $12. You get like, they're all like indie Metroidvania games, and there's like 10 of them or something for $12. They're really good. I haven't played that one yet. I only got it like 2 days ago, but I've been playing some of this other stuff. But so part of my obsession with the 3x2 aspect ratio stuff was I fell in love with the KTR1. So today I received my 4th KTR1 in the mail today. So, and the thing is that I kept buying them, right? And you've probably heard me say this before, or somebody has. I've had 4 KTR1s and I've had 4 different experiences with all of them. And that was probably the flaw in the KTR ones, that it wasn't consistent. And so the last one I had was perfect. It was everything I asked for. And because it's me and I'm stupid, I sold it, right? So I saw this Meta one for sale the other day, and I just was like, I overpaid for it, but I couldn't. And it was a buddy about it. I'm like, bro, I gotta have it. I need it. I want it. And it was just, yeah. So yeah. So I'm gonna start playing some other stuff on that. So not real productive this week. As far as making videos and stuff, but yeah, and I've just been playing games, and I'm still planning on playing Requiem and stuff. So it's a lot there, man. There's a lot going on, mostly all nerd stuff. So I don't have anything to complain about. What about the live chat, man? What are you guys playing right now? I know I saw Dior Mike, who's by the way, if you guys don't know Mike, you should go make your way over to RH and meet him. Good dude. He's the new community manager for RH. Fun guy. We've had a couple great conversations. But he was playing a game just a little while ago. I was watching him play. What is it called, Mike? It's Waves something. What's the name of that game?
It's a Diablo like.
No, it's it was
something different. I mean, the last.
Oh man, super cool artsy game. He said it was a game that was meant for Stadia, and then it got pulled when they pulled Stadia, and then they ended up bringing it back up to like porting it to other stuff. Wavetail, that's what it's called. He said it's called Wavetail. I was watching him play it earlier, and I'm like, this looks awesome. I have to play this. But yeah, I was watching him play it earlier. It looks awesome.
33 and Fire Red.
Yeah, Expedition 33. Oh, there you go.
Excellent games, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, just that stuff. So I think that might be the next thing. And he said it's always on sale. It's cheap, so I might have to check that out because it looks a lot of fun. It's like a adventure game, but really artsy looking, had a Zelda feel to it. It looked awesome. It looked a lot of fun. So I watched him play for a few minutes, and I'm like, yeah, I might have to try this. So
add that to the list.
Ooh. So you guys are gonna laugh at me, but besides the 3x2 stuff, if you guys remember a few months ago, I was super excited about a Game NT device that had a 3x2 aspect ratio, and you guys were clowning on me, right? Nobody remembers this? Okay.
The E5?
Yeah, I was laughing.
The EX8. The EX8. It's called the EX8, right? So, let me see. I hit the wrong button here. Where is it at? And and I saw today, we hadn't heard anything about it because all we're hearing about is this thing with the knob on it. But then I saw today this, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to buy one of these. This is called the Game NT EX8, and I think I might have to buy this thing. It's way overpriced. I don't think it's worth that. So it's got a 3x2 aspect ratio. It's 1080p display, 60 hertz. It's got a G99 processor in it. All that being said, it's still a Game NT device. So I'm like, but I mean, it's $140. It's a little high.
That is expensive.
Yeah, and it's a Game NT clone of the freaking of the KTR1, right? So, but I've been watching this thing for a while. I'm kind of interested in. I know a couple people that have some coming, so I might wait and see. But yeah, I'm really kind of digging this thing. Okay. So
that color's pretty good, but
it does kind of look like a bottle of baby lotion. I'm not gonna lie though.
It reminds me of the Myrient 28XX.
Yes. Look into Love's face.
$199, dude.
No, I know. Well, I mean, it's kind of what I paid for this one. But this is at least it's got a metal
really
shell.
Cool looking. It's really weird. It looks like it has some sharp edges. It doesn't look very contoured at all. It doesn't look like it's gonna be really comfy.
Stop bursting my bubble, bro. I
mean, to each his own, Matt. I mean, you may have some weird shaped hands. Like that's your business. I know my hand.
Look at that's pretty ruthless, Mike. That's really ruthless. 99-cent store. Since they're plastic, it might be
all right.
Oh my god. So Selfish says he's not a fan, but watch Selfish end up with one of them too because he's impulsive like I am. So I don't know, just putting it out there. While we're putting it out there, Kim will probably end up with one too. So talking about,
I don't know. Game MT and
I
broke up a while ago.
I'm not swearing up to Pico.
It's not square enough for Pico.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. So
Yep.
So D Lopez said he's been playing WWE 2K26. How is that? I heard it wasn't that great. I heard didn't it get a lot of like harsh feedback, or was that the 2025 one? I couldn't remember. I know there was one of them that I didn't play because it got some pretty harsh like feedback. Like the Android port was better than the native one or something. I don't know.
What?
You know what? Yeah, it was one of them in the last couple of years.
Talking about Android ports, dude. I wanted to mention something that I saw that was pretty cool, but there's this app called Dexloom.
Talk about that. You were telling me about that earlier.
And it's a new iOS program that runs Android APK. Your iPhone does not have to be jailbroken or anything. So now you can run Android apps on your iOS device, and the project is up on GitHub. I haven't tried it yet. It just came across me, and dude, I mean, just the idea of it sounds amazing. Like, dude, because we have so much more freedom. Well, for now, we have so much more freedom when it comes to apps on Android, and we can get some of our emulation titles and things like that over to play on iOS. That would be amazing, dude. So yeah, that's one for people. And everything we're going to talk about today, I did, I never really do this, but I need to do better at it, and I'm admitting this for the community. I actually linked everything that we're talking about today in the description.
That's awesome.
So everything, there's links for everything. You don't have to go and hunt it down yourself. Click on the description, and there's links for everything there for you guys. So yeah, no, I thought, like, how cool is that, dude? Like, to be able to run native Android APKs on your iOS device, your iPad or your iPhone. Like, I was like, dude, that's something. And then not to have to be jailbroken.
So it says here, Dexloom parses APK containers, and that sentence there, it makes me immediately think of WinLater. Is it kind of similar like that, WinLater, but for iOS to pull Android apps?
A translation layer, apparently, like it's some sort of translation layer, which would be expected, right? Like, you're running an application non-native to the phone on that phone. So I would assume that, yes, they're going to use some sort of translation layer. But with that being said, with all the progress we've seen with translation layers, either on Android or on Linux, which, to be fair, Android is built on the Linux kernel. There's some merit to
it. Yeah,
that's still really cool. I'm excited for that.
I want to learn more about it. I'm so hesitant about doing stuff on iOS. I'm worried about it.
If you want to learn more about it, the link is in the description, Matt. And when you're done, learn more about it, my boy.
I walked into that one.
I got a couple like things I want to just rapid fire through. There's also gonna be a link in the description. Okay. There's also going to be a link in the description. Okay. Let's see. I don't know, guys. I'm trying out new mics and new mic tech, so I'm sorry. Just rapid fire. There's a link in the description for 3DS Street Pass for Android. So for those of you that used to use Street Pass with your 3DS games and things like that, there's a link for that down there. Pretty cool. We haven't had access to Street Pass for 3DS yet, and that's new. That's just landing. We also have, and I don't know, maybe you want to pull this one. There's a new app called Twinlore. Twinlore is
that looked really cool when I was reading that when you added it to the yeah. Let me see if I pull this.
You guys notice he's using a 1x sugar?
I saw
it. So here we go. Another GitHub project called Twinlore. What Twinlore does is it's a dual screen Android app, and it allows for seamless second screen multitasking. Like, you can have guides or maps or images or bookmarks for the games you're playing. And when you open that game, it'll pull that up directly. It also has controller support, stuff like that. So now when you open the game afterwards, you don't have to go back and open up this guide or these images with the game. They're already there, ready to go. And I think it's pretty sweet for those that use guides and stuff. I'm more stubborn. I'll beat myself up until I pass the level, or I'll just quit playing. So I don't really use guides, but for those that do, that's a pretty sweet option. I thought that was cool.
So I'm all about guides and cheats and stuff. So this is all me, and especially the idea of playing like a retro game on the Thor, and then having a guide and that there. Did you see that on the video there? He actually just clicked on Silksong and he's running Silksong, and I'm assuming it's probably the native Android or the Android port of Silksong that he's running. But look, it's got maps and everything. That's actually pretty awesome.
Yep.
Do you do any multitasking on your Thor? Because you use your Thor a lot, Kim, right? Don't you?
I do. I don't multitask in the way that this is showing, though. I usually multitask, and I'm playing a game and I'm watching like a YouTube video underneath, or I'm crazy and I'll play 16:9 game up top, and then I'll have Pico 8 running it underneath.
How do you do that? How in the world do you do that?
It's so good for my ADHD. It's
my God.
It's just afterwards I feel so fulfilled. I feel like a scatterbrain, but I feel so fulfilled.
we should pitch that to the medical field. The words. Oh my God.
Have this.
Oh my God.
Don't need Ritalin. Just get a Thor. Yeah. You don't need Ritalin.
Oh my God. That is too dang funny. I don't even know how to react to that, to respond. Too good.
I also want to make some quick shout outs real quick because I just opened my Thor to get some notifications on here. For those of you guys that love Ball Pit has been released on Android natively.
Yes.
Also, for those of you who love Subnautica, Subnautica's sequel, Below Zero, has also been launched on Android.
Yep.
Nice.
So, nice to see these AAA titles or PC titles. Let me not say AAA titles because those are both indie titles. But nice to see these PC games or console games coming over to Android.
Yeah, I dig it, and I'm a little bummed about the Ball Pit on Android because I've already finished it, so I'm not going to go through it again. So, because that was a lot dedicated time.
Honest, you're not going to play it on Android because you don't got access to all your cheats that you have on PC.
Why'd you have to go there for, bro? Why'd you have to go there for, bro? I mean, you know that, and I know you know that, and I know Jeeves knows that, and I know Kim knows that, but everybody doesn't need to know that. Okay, everybody probably already knows that.
I feel like the world needed to know.
Jerk.
All right, Jay Powell says my mic. All right, give me a second. Speak amongst yourselves for a moment.
You handle it, man. Handle it. Yeah. Freaking jerk.
What that street pass got the hot water.
Did it? You want to look at it again? I mean, you probably know better about it.
If I'm not mistaken, there was some drama or something about it being like vibe coded, or unless that was another GitHub project I'm thinking of. But how old is that article he pulled up? Do you know?
That's a dang good question. I only heard about it just a little while ago when he was telling me about it, or when Mike actually, I think Michael Benny told me about it. I don't know who too loud about it, but Michael Benny was the one that was telling me about it, and so I don't know enough about it. That article was published 3 days ago.
Yeah, I could have sworn it was either yesterday or the day before. I was reading somewhere, it might have been on Reddit, where people were complaining about the app, like, oh, it was vibe coded, and then something about the some privacy concerns, like the way I guess it communicates with other Android devices, some kind of layer of security it's bypassing to do what it's doing. Again, this is on the emulation on Android subreddit, so take that for what you will. But I saw some complaints building about that app.
Well,
all right, I don't know if that's any better, guys.
You do. It sounds good. It sounds good.
Oh, yeah,
it sounds better. Yeah.
It sounds good. It's loud. So,
well, fine. I'm just saying. Sure.
Which one do you have? Because I use a fine.
This is the Tank 6. This is our newest podcast mic.
Is it a condenser or a?
That's dynamic. That one's dynamic.
Dynamic. Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. Just sometimes it just acts weird with certain programs. And things like
Interesting.
That. So, yeah. Well, he says J Powell said you sound much better.
Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you.
Don't be gassing him up, Jay.
Thank you for letting
Leave
me
it
know.
alone.
Thank you for letting me know. Too.
He said,
Nice,
make it selfish. Look at selfish.
I hope not, dude. Hold on. Let me check.
Okay.
You better not be right, bro. No,
Oh my god! So, for yep. So that's a great point since Jeeves brought it up and Handstern brought it up. So the Lutris guy was saying that he vibe coded and his most recent update because he's doing it by himself, and he said the vibe coding. He got a lot of backlash for it, and this has been kind of a hot topic for a lot of people about using AI to get this stuff done. And he stood up for himself. He's like, "Listen, I'm doing this all by myself, and it's not writing the work for me. I'm just using it. It's a tool available to me, and I'm using it, to help me get the stuff here." And then he even took a step further and said, "I removed whatever I'm not the brightest with this stuff. Whatever there's some way that it has a signature so you can look at it and say that it's, AI coded." He said he removed the signature so that people can't pick it apart, because he knew they wouldn't be able to tell the difference because it's a tool that he's using. So I was like, kind of like, it's interesting, right? Because he's using a tool and he's doing this as a project on the side. He's not charging people for it, and he's helping. People are just like Handstern saying, dragging him to the mud over it. And it's very interesting to go along with what Jeeves was saying about, people getting upset with the what is that thing called again, Alex? Thunder Pass? It's is that what it's called? The Thunder Pass?
Oh, Street Pass.
Street Pass. Oh,
They're calling it Thunder Pass. Yes.
Yeah.
Street Pass.
So, yeah.
Really quick, I just want to make a mention on that. So for those of you guys that are giving this guy crap, and I doubt it's anybody here within our community, but I want people to be mindful that this is free, like Matt said. There are developers of paid applications using AI for coding. Actually, the lead developer of Spotify just came out and said he hasn't touched a line of code in 6 months. He's been using AI, and you're paying for Spotify.
Yep.
So just be mindful of that. Like,
wasn't their top album last year an AI generated album? It was like the top album on Spotify for a while. It was an AI generated album.
Not the name of the band or the band, right?
It's crazy, right?
It was the top revenuing and listened to channel on Spotify was fully made by AI.
Wow.
Yeah. Depressing. Yeah, and also, Selfish brought up a good point. The good dude's actually a developer. The guy from Lutris, he's been developing for like 30 years. He's been writing code. So, and it's just a tool. So there's a lot of interesting stuff with that. I mean, it is what it is. Everybody's allowed to have their own opinion. They're and that's the beauty of everything. But it's just interesting. It just made me think of that.
There's many ways to use AI when you're coding, right? Like, is it writing the full script? Is it double checking your written script? Like, are you having it write a template and then you're finishing it off? Are you double checking the AI? Like, there's many ways to go about doing it. It is a tool. And I see many like high-end developers are starting to use it, and like they say, is they're getting 200% increase in workflow, like because of having a tool like that. So the genie's out the bottle, guys. I was once like on that whole Velvet Sundown. Thank you, bro. That is exactly the one, Mike. Velvet Sundown was the band on Spotify that was #1 last year, and it was AI written. And like I said, dude, it's already here. There's not much we can do about it. It's not going back. It's like smartphone. It's like cars. Like guys on buggies were like anti-car, right? And they were like, "No, giddy up." And then the guy in the Ford T just drove right past him. So I mean, it's here. It's not gonna go back. Hopefully the bubble crashes. We can get some of our components back here, but it is a tool and
I'm just sitting here imagining these guys riding on a buggy and Too Loud driving by in his Model T, rocking some MC Hammer. You know what I mean? And I can't touch this kid.
You know what I'm saying? Way older than that. It would be something way older than that. I have like one.
He gets up to the stop sign.
I have like one gold tooth, like with a vest on with a bow tie.
Oh my god! His Model T with hydraulics on it.
One of those got that long plastic cigarette holder, dude. Oh, that's about 14 cruising, bro. Right here.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yeah, the AI thing. I don't know. I mean, it teaches. I use AI all the time. I had to get a Gemini Premium thing because I was like, "Hey, give me good stuff to make fun of Tula with," and it popped back. It was like, "There's too much. You got to pay for premium. You there's so much for me to just give to you. You got to pay for premium."
You ain't lying, Ernie. You ain't lying. I got patience, bro.
Oh my god, Ernie just aged himself. My dog Ernie is like old dude.
Man. Let's before we wander too far, let's get into this Valve. Let's get into this Valve stuff. And I really kind of want to talk about it for a moment because it's a lot going on, and I don't know if you guys noticed. It's like a never-ending attack on Valve right now.
They're piling on these guys
after lawsuit after lawsuit, and I don't know if it's a coordinated attack, right? Mind you, like some of these statesmen, governors, different agencies, like they get funding from groups that are opposed to Steam, right? So we have to be mindful like that some of this stuff really could be targeted because Valve right now is going through a lawsuit with New York and Washington over gambling, right?
Yep. So yep. New York and Washington are suing Valve, saying that the loot boxes in games like Counter-Strike Go and stuff like that are a form of gambling, and that they're exposing children to gambling is what their claims are.
And I think my argument to that would be like, and I said this to Matt earlier, like, what about Android games? What about any mobile game? Right? Like gotcha games. These are freaking notorious for this, dude. Gotcha games, freaking Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves. Like you could spend $100 and still not get the character you're rolling for. You know?
Yeah.
Like, what about these? It's kind of a double standard, right?
And the other thing we were talking about even better, and a lot of the bigger people, Sujano and Russ and everybody's talk about this, is that what about Pokemon cards?
Jordan just said that too.
Yeah, Pokemon. Yeah, right. And you know what's crazy about that, Jordan? Right? Valve is going ahead and marking Counter-Strike Go as a mature game. Pokemon cards are rated E for everybody.
Yeah. Right.
And that's where, people are asking about clickbait with our thumbnail. That's where we're talking about the double standard. Why is it that it's allowed with that, which is widespread amongst and promoted, but people are saying loot boxes are, and it's not just Valve. Just think about like one of my favorite, you guys know, one of my favorite video games.
You guys remember the little toys? It's like a ball. And you don't know what character you're getting inside of it.
My kids love those, man. My kids love those, man.
5 times.
It's so many different things for it.
Just mobile. Yeah, thank you. Bro.
Mobile or Borderlands, one of my absolute favorite video game franchises of all time. In Borderlands, they have loot chests, and you can buy the loot chest. And it's not like it's cosmetics; it's actually stuff to advance you in the game. That's the same thing.
And in my mind, to me, that's the difference, right? Like to me, that's the major difference. Like nothing you're buying in CS:GO is giving you overpowering you or giving you stat boost or stuff like that. It's all aesthetic, right? Like you're not obligated to buy it. You don't have nobody's forcing you. It's a way to make a free. Like how else would a free game fund itself? Do I love loot boxes? No, I don't. I really, honestly, I don't care. Like here nor there. But at the same time, like if we're gonna have a problem with Valve doing it, let's not turn a blind eye to everybody else doing it.
Right.
Like if you're gonna come after one, go after all.
Right. And one of the things that I saw that their argument for was that it's not game advancing, but these cosmetics can be sold for real money, so they're kind of gambling. That's such a far reach. If I get a cool cosmetic and I'm gonna sell it to somebody, how is that Valve's fault?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I know. So
haven't they been doing that in like World of Warcraft since the dawn of time?
So
I mean,
so funny you say that. So I
And that's a
actually
subscription-based game. You pay.
I've actually sold World of Warcraft and EverQuest accounts to people in years ago. So that's really funny that you brought that up. Yeah, yeah.
So another. I mean, Steve, what's your? I'm curious to know your opinion on this.
Man, it's crazy how history almost feels like it just goes full circle, because we had this exact same thing happen with EA years ago, right? Remember, like around
Ubisoft.
Yeah. That game was that around Star Wars Battlefront when they were getting sued?
Yeah, Battlefront was a huge one.
Yeah, 2016. And like I think that case they won it, if I was not mistaken. Like
they did.
courts, they won that case. So to see these companies come out again and then go after Valve, the only thing I can think of why Valve itself is getting targeted, there has to be a lobby from the other aisle. Maybe we need to look into who Tim Sweeney is funding on his side to have these companies come after Valve, because it's wild to think about. These people have almost no case. Like if I was Valve, you have so many like historical precedents to turn back to. I mean, the whole EA ruling, the exact same thing they sued EA for was like, hey, you got kids gambling, right? They don't know what they're getting, surprise mechanics. Like what happened to that? Then they win that case, and then years later, Valve goes through the same thing. It's wild to me. Like it almost doesn't make sense. So I'm just curious what the ulterior motive has to be, because it's probably, I guess they want to just get some money from Valve. That's the only thing I can think of, honestly.
Well, I think it could, without getting too deep into politics, I think it has something to do, like you and Too Loud and even Kim was saying, it's lobbyists pushing it. It could be, lobbyists can come in any form. Lobbyists could come in as a competitor for Valve. That's, and it's pushing money to that. I mean, because like, I think it was Jordan that said Valve, or it was Jordan or somebody that said, oh no, it's Selfish that said this comment here. They made a multi-million-dollar on selling skins, but they're still the player's choice. Whereas companies like Ubisoft and EA have not been successful with that. It could be something as simple as that, right? And as far as you're talking about Battlefront, I totally dumped so much money into Battlefront to get Yoda back then. I dumped so much into Battlefront back then to get Yoda.
What do you know about Fortnite? I mean, he said Valve with the has a market corner on skins. What about Fortnite? I mean,
oh my gosh!
And I was going to say,
what? And that's for actual children.
Yeah.
What about Warzone? What about Roblox?
Yeah.
What about Roblox, dude?
We want to talk about
how much Robux parents are buying today?
Oh my gosh! You guys,
my
your kids play Robux?
It was a couple weeks ago, and please believe he got just a stack of.
This is what they want.
Roblox cards.
This is what they want, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I want to add to like what I'm saying. Like, is this targeted? So there's another lawsuit in the United Kingdom going up against Valve. And this is from the Performing Rights Society, which alleges that Valve should obtain separate license to cover music works from PRS artists that are included in games sold on Steam. So, like, is PlayStation having to do that for every game? Like, if the game already licensed that music, what does Valve have to do with selling the game?
Right. That's what does Valve have to do with the licensing of a music in a game they didn't create? They're just a platform that purchased that. Yeah. Then in that case, Windows, Epic, everybody should be held accountable to that. Why Valve? Because they're the biggest and the most successful.
Purchasing the games from the companies. No. The companies are selling them on Valve's platform.
Right.
So what does that have to do with Valve? Right?
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand that, because Valve is just it's just the gateway.
It's just a medium.
Intermediary.
Just a medium.
Literally the intermediary. It's
crazy.
The middleman. Another one I want to mention really quick. Last month, a UK judge ruled that Valve would have to face its day in court over a 656 million pound. Sorry, I'm just a stupid American. Over a 656 million pound freaking class action lawsuit because of the fact that they sell their games at a 30% cut to the company.
I saw that.
Yeah. But their argument is so does iOS, so does Android, so does PlayStation, so does Xbox. Like they all 30% is the market standard. They're not doing anything different than anybody else. The only one that I know out of all of them that takes a lower cut is Epic Games. That's the only one that I know takes a lower cut, and that's because they want to make a name for themselves and become a utilized launcher in the game space on PC. And it's worked a
Well,
little bit.
their program is insane because they do something like if you're an indie developer or under a certain size, you don't pay anything for like the first year or something like that. Isn't that what Epic does? Something amazing like that. Yeah. And I think GOG takes a lower cut as well too. Well, and GOG's is a little bit different because their stuff is all DRM free, and it's they kind of get away.
But generally, from the mass of storefronts, like that's the industry standard.
30%. Yeah.
Well, the only thing I can think of why these like lobbies go after Valve is that in the space, like yes, Valve makes a lot revenue wise, but when we talk about established incumbents, Valve is historically smaller. Like Valve is not Sony. These law firms can't go and sue Sony on the same grounds they can Valve. None of these companies will go after Nintendo. None of these companies will go after Microsoft or Xbox. Like when we talk about legal departments versus legal departments, you got to know for a fact, truly global companies, those companies that make consoles are way larger than Valve. Like to ship a physical product around the world, like the logistics you need at that size is a lot different than just being a digital storefront. So in my eyes, I guess they see Valve as the easier target. I know for a fact, like, none of these companies will go sue Sony of America. They won't touch Nintendo. No. Microsoft, you want us to sue Microsoft? Like, no, you can forget it. So I guess Valve was just like,
dude, Nintendo is suing the U.S. government right now. Come
exactly.
On.
So,
like,
they're not going to. They won't touch it.
Their ninjas are ready, dude. Like they have a ninja lawyer army, bro. Like, I think it was Gamers Nexus said like Nintendo is part-time game studio, full-time law firm. Like, and I found that
he did
to be like an amazing quote, dude. Like, hilarious. Amazing, bro.
Yeah, and
I wonder if they're ever going to come out with a game where Mario and Luigi dress up in lawyer suits and go and try to sue Bowser or something like that. Like, come on, kids, it'll be okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody needs to sue Nintendo for re-releasing the same games 100 times. Like,
right.
Come on.
I purchased this on this console, and this console, and this console, and this console, but I don't have any rights to any of them.
Oh my gosh. That's look at what Jordan said, Ace Attorney.
Yep.
Before we Jeeves, you said something about them targeting Valve because it's an easy target. Are they targeting Valve because it's easy to target or because they feel threatened? Because something that you said, Valve's easy because they're not making hardware. They're getting big with their hardware. The Steam Machine, it looks like it's being delayed and there's stuff with the AI and the hardware, but it's there and everyone's excited about it. I think they're a legitimate threat to a lot of companies, and I think there could be some merit to this conversation about these companies being worried about Valve and their lobbyists, pushing this to come after them. I think there's a lot of potential there. I think it's interesting. I personally, I'm not a lawyer, and I don't think, but I feel like all this is really a lot of reaching here. A lot of
think about it. Valve is even pushing users away from the most used PC OS in the world. They're literally the driving force behind users moving over to Linux right now. Where Linux just a few years ago had a 3% market share in the PCOS space. Lower than that, right? Lower than that. It was mostly
no. They actually just hit 3. They just hit 3%. They just hit 3% recently, didn't they?
No, I think they're well above that now.
Okay,
I believe it's around 5%. They're more like 7%.
Okay.
Yeah, they're well above that. Before it was like mostly enterprise, pen testers, like now, like you have your average consumer considering Steam OS, Bazite, Apache OS, like they're considering Linux.
Yeah, so Cache's huge now too. Yeah,
it's not just a game front anymore, right? Like it's literally they're moving players from operating system.
Yep, I agree. It's pretty nuts. Yeah, I'm curious to see where this goes. I'm gonna send you guys in a completely different direction. Last week, Tula ended the show and said, if you could pick 3 devices that you had to pick to last that you could only use for the next year, what would they be? Right? So what's your homework? I'm going to throw you out there, lady. Kim, what's your first device?
Well, it's a good thing I did my homework. So you mentioned it earlier with that other app, but the AYN Thor is, I just love that thing. It's just so good. So good.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of the Thor? What's your favorite aspect of the Thor? That you can play Pico 8 and a 16:9 at the same time?
I love the dual screens. I love that there's just versatility there. But yeah, I mean, how many times are you sitting in front of your computer and you're playing a game? You're playing a game, but you're probably doing something else. Maybe you're looking something up on the web. Maybe you're watching a YouTube video. Maybe you're not as crazy as I am, and you're playing two games at the same time.
I'm absolutely on the same boat.
But you know what I mean? Like, I'm almost always streaming YouTube. It's some sort of way. Like, it's even on in my car. Don't tell the cops that, but like, yeah, I'm listening to podcasts. I'm just listening, watching things when I'm driving. But
Gosh.
so I love that versatility. And also it's really well made. It's the only thing that I don't like about it, but I understand. It's not even that I don't like it. I understand why it's like that. The joysticks are a little bit tiny. So if you're gaming on it for a while, you start, it's not that I even start getting angry about it. I start to notice it, but I don't put it down. So
fair. Okay. What other devices?
The Steam Deck. I can't. I love my Steam Deck. Even though I love my Thor, I love my Steam Deck. I plug my Steam Deck into my TV downstairs, and it's my mini console because I have everything on it. So my perception of you is that you have your Thor, your Steam Deck, and whatever your third device is going to be sitting on a table, and all three of them are running Pico 8 at the same time. That's my perception. I just no, I'm playing AAA games. Come on, Matt.
Yeah, please. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You might be the only person that probably, I don't know. I would say, but you're probably close to the only person that loves indie games more than Too Loud and I. Do you even play AAAs?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I mean, I would love to say that I do. I haven't in a very long time.
I love it. That's so awesome.
They're so good. All the other indie games, they're just so good. Then something else comes out, then I'll blame you. Then you're like, oh, hey, you got to play Ball Pit. And I'm like,
oh my gosh, too funny. Too funny. That's too funny. Wasn't it you? Was it you that got me playing Megabonk?
Yes.
Megabonk's awesome. Megabonk's awesome.
I blame TechDweeb on that because he mentioned it, and I was like, so I'm not going to take responsibility for it.
He's an easy scapegoat. He's an easy scapegoat for it. Yeah. All right. And what's your third device?
I kept going back and forth, but I might have to go with a tried and true from a long time ago. Is my Miyoo Mini Plus.
You can't say no to that, right?
It's just so good, and it helps that I just broke it out the other day. So it was like, oh, I remember you. You're so cool. You're so nice.
Hey, so I'm happy you mentioned TechDweeb. I do want to make a notice here. Tomorrow we're gonna have a special episode here on Safe State. It's going to be a TechDweeb takeover tomorrow night. Sorry for the short notice. We wanted to keep it under wraps, but tomorrow night we're gonna have a TechDweeb takeover here on Safe State, and it's gonna be super fun.
Nice.
Not even me and Matt or Jeeves or Bonto know what Dweeb is playing.
He's doing whatever he wants. We ask him, can we help? We were trying to be nosy. He's like, nope, stop asking. You find out when the audience finds out, was his response.
That's
so
fun.
We're excited. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I wonder if he has like a D&D campaign that he's going to make.
I don't know. I'm prepared for anything.
What's another one? Shadow Dark or something?
Shadow Dark or Solatro or something.
Yeah.
You know, who knows with him?
I'm a little bit
I don't know. You guys tune in tomorrow. We may be knitting or something crazy like that. I want to see Jeeves with some crochet needles or something. You know, I want to see it happen.
I love it.
I'm just I mean, but we're excited about it, and it's just a kind of one-off specialty thing. It's just we're excited. But anyway, go ahead. So,
who's going next? Jeeves?
No, you going next, oh man. No, you going next, oh man.
So I'm gonna go with Kim here. The Thor definitely has to be one.
Mm-hmm.
Like off top. I agree with everything she said. I'm watching Netflix. I'm watching YouTube. I'm doing something on the second screen while I'm playing a game. Or if not, I'm playing 3DS in 4 or whatever is the max, 4 or 5 times native resolution. Like it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm having a blast. Also game native, like I said, I'm playing Nice Day for Fishing on one screen. Earlier I was watching playing Nice Day for Fishing while also watching videos, conspiracy videos about AI taking over the world.
Oh my god!
Look what I was doing on that one.
Oh my god, that's too funny.
Dude, I put that tinfoil hat on. Sometimes I got a full tinfoil hazmat suit on, dude. Like it's just something about it piques my interest. It's super interesting. Then I would say my second device has to be my Z13, dude. I am so in love with the Z13. It's my favorite x86 device, bar none. It's good for actual work, getting stuff done, and I could play games on it. And it's mobile. And now I made that big ass controller where I can play. It is just way too big and way too heavy, but it's so good. I really love it, dude. And then my third device would be the Miu Mini Flip. The Miu Mini Flip. I am a Miu lover. I have carried a Miu in my pocket for 2 years, probably over that. I was going to put my.
You have two of the same color, Kim?
No.
You see? Okay, look like it's just two of the same color. I'm like, that's the extreme.
It's just because of my lighting in
here. Okay.
Right. Sorry, too loud.
This one's pink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Sorry.
So I have the one with the like cotton candy colors buttons. Yeah. I have that one, and I have the SNES one. I love that device, and honestly, like I was gonna put my Switch 2 in there, but I was like, you know what? To be fair, as much as I love the Switch 2, I can live without the Switch 2. I can't live for a year without these other devices. Like just being honest, I really, really can't. And the Switch 2 is excellent, but these things are do-it-all machines, and one of them is put it in your pocket and forget it's their machine. You know, so those are my three.
I dig it. I didn't want to post that. Yes. Vegan is something else. Jeeves, tell me your top 3. I mean, your 3 that you're going to live with for a year.
Oh, for a year? Okay, so for sure, I cannot live without my Steam Deck OLED for a year.
Okay, I thought your first choice was going to be the One X Sugar. I was going to be like, this guy.
No, it's my second choice. So I need my OLED for sure. Like, dude, what can I say? Like, for the games that I play, it's phenomenal for beautiful screen. And then I like, again, how light that limited edition model is. It's 619 grams. There's no other 7-inch OLED, PC handheld that is that light. So that's a plus in my book. Number 2 is definitely the One X Sugar. Like, jokes aside, the performance you get for it is amazing. Great for emulating PC games. I also love it because I can put it in candy bar mode and play like Dolphin and that other console that we're not supposed to talk about either. So it's great for that. And then my third that I can't live without is the regular Miu Flip, not the mini version, but the original. Dude, that is such a great GBA styled handheld. I love its form factor so much. Like, I'll close it up, throw it in my pocket, throw it in my work bag. The battery life, it lasts a long time because it's one of very few handhelds that actually support S3 sleep. So when you close it, like, actually like straight up deep sleep. And I think I've gone like a week without charging it and then just pop it open and still have battery life. So those three, a year, I'm good. Like honestly, a year would go by and I wouldn't even realize. I'd be having so much fun.
That's pretty well. That's pretty well. I dig it. I'm gonna jump on the train here. My three are gonna be, my first is also gonna be the Thor. And speaking of Thor skins, I love the purple. I don't love the purple on the inside of the glass, and so I have a black Thor skin that I got off of Etsy that covers the glass front, which I absolutely love. So yeah, so
black Thor skin, huh?
Yeah, baby, a black Thor skin.
Yeah, I got it.
A black Thor skin. And I would be so funny enough. I love the Thor for a different reason than Kim and Alex does. So, and if you guys like watch my review of the Thor, because of different life things, you know, being a parent and you know, and stuff, I missed out on 3DS and the DS, right? So it opened this incredible catalog to me that I really never gave a chance to. So, and I've been completely enamored with it. And it's like when I was getting ready for the show tonight, I'm like, where's my Thor? It's always on my nightstand. And my wife's like, no, it's probably in your sling. And I'm like, it's not in my sling. She's like, well, then it's probably in your backpack. And it was in my backpack. You know what I mean? It's, you know, like she knows, and it's everything for me. And I take it everywhere. Like at nighttime, Monto, who, you know, couldn't make it for the show tonight, has me completely obsessed with Toki Tori, that puzzle game, and completely obsessed with it. And there's a Switch version of it. So I've been playing that and I'm just loving it. I mean, I can't say enough positive about it. So I haven't loved the device this much since the Odin 2. And I love the Portal, but I haven't loved the device this much since the Odin 2. So it's been it's top of my list of everything for the last year, or since, you know, October, when I got it. It's stellar. I mean, everything about it. I spent so much time making 3D prints for it, and it's just been, what is it? Chef's kiss. I mean, it's just, for me, it's a win. The other one that is my big dog, my Legion Go-To. For a year, then I want the versatility of playing my PC games and stuff, right? So it's going to be my Legion Go-To. It's been such a great experience. I'm so glad that, you know, I was going to get an Apex, and I'm glad that Tulop talked me into this one here. And it's just been, because I didn't have a Legion Go 1, right? So this is, you know, you guys have heard it. I was Team MSI Claw and, you know, Ally and F1 Pro and all that stuff. And Tulop convinced me to get this, and it's been freaking awesome. So again, thanks for the love on that one, but it's been a spectacular device. And so my third one might be a little bit controversial. You guys might have some feelings about it. My third one would be the Odin 3, even though I don't have it yet. Even though I still don't have it yet, it's going to be the Odin 3, because I love the Odin 2 so much, and everything I've seen, I can't wait. And this is my second time ordering it, and hopefully, look at you show.
Do you want mine?
No, mine is coming. No, I don't want yours. I want to be able to play with it. So I'm that for me, I know just from everything. I mean, I was gonna say there's never been an Odin device that I haven't loved, but I actually, unfortunately, I know it's probably blasphemous, but I wasn't a huge fan of the Odin 2 Mini. I played with it. I didn't like it. I know it's like Too Loud's one of his all-time favorites, but I just didn't, you know, our friend Lee, Handheld Hoarder, one of his all-time favorites. Quite a few people. I don't know. Something about it. It didn't vibe with me quite like the other Odins did.
Mini was solid.
Yeah. So, you know, but yeah, so for me, that's my three: the Thor, the Odin 3, AYANEO, and the, and my Lego 2. I don't know. Let's see. So interesting. I think it's great. So I know, was it Jordan had said that it was the Thor, the Legion Go S, or the Steam Deck, and what was his third choice? Did you guys catch that?
I didn't catch it.
It was the Thor, the Legion Go S. Jordan, what'd you say your third device was? I'm missing
Odin
it here.
3 Ultra.
Odin 3 Ultra. Okay, there you go. So excellent choice.
He didn't say AYANEO 3 because I know Jordan.
He loves the AYANEO 3. Yep, he's talked about that one before too. Hans Turn said that the A10 Mini, which is a Miyu Mini clone, which is a cool little Miyu Mini clone that actually runs ArcOS instead of So it's pretty interesting. I know he just got that recently because he was loving that. His Thor and his X1 Pro. I cannot believe Hans Turn has a list of devices he's stuck with for a year and didn't say, was it his Legion Go or is it his Ally?
No, his Legion Go. His Ally.
Yeah, because you talked to him and he freaking loves that Legion Go, right? So I'm shocked that he didn't pick that's on his list and he chose the X1 instead. So Vegan is saying the Apex, the Thor, and the Pocket DMG. Whew, that is a powerhouse list you got there, man.
Pocket DMG, man.
Yeah, that's a
DMG.
powerhouse
That's been on my
list.
hit list for a while right now, man.
Yeah, man. I can't believe you didn't buy that 7 when it came out. Kim, do you have Ayaneos? Do you have any Ayaneos?
Yeah, Ayaneo.
No, not your cup of tea.
From the danger side.
Yeah,
Every time I want to get one, like I pause for a second, and then all of a sudden, like something bad has just happened, and I also cannot stand that they do the Kickstarter thing. It just drives me crazy. I'm like, stop it.
Mm-hmm.
So
you mean something bad like
I want one
spying on you? Or,
oh my gosh. Wait, before let's segue to that. Before we do, I want to point out my dude Skulls. He's another Team Odin 3 person. So I love it, Skulls. I love it. Did you guys hear about this Ayaneo stuff?
Yep, I did.
Oh my God, you hear about that, Kim? So like,
well, that's why I'm like,
ready. He's like,
look at look at him taking his vitamins and everything, getting ready to start his rage out.
Not tonight.
Oh my God! So you guys, I'm sure you all heard. So a fan of or a regular watcher of Mr. Sujano, who we all love, right? Sent him a message and said, "Hey, I rooted my Pocket DS, my Ayaneo Pocket DS, and started looking around in it, and I found a file that has 1,200 screenshots of my everyday usage, doing all kinds of stuff on here. And then I started rooting some further and found like 12 gigs of data that had been transferred off of this. And yeah, so it was a pretty big deal, and people started going wild with it because it's Ayaneo and they just have a bad reputation to begin with. And then Ayaneo responded and said, "Hey, we found a software issue, and that data should be that cache and that data should be cleared all the time, and it's not it. It's a common thing in Android that some kind of app that runs."
It's dual screen. It's because of the dual screen. It's because it's processing the data from one screen to the other, so it screenshots it and all kind of stuff. But I don't know.
Right, and then the 12 gigs of data is something that all Android uses. Even if it's true, they have just a poor reputation and such terrible customer service. I personally am suspect and just assume the worst in them, because the whole thing on spying on consumers, it seems like it's right up their alley. You know what I mean? I don't know what you guys think. I'm really, geez, I want you to go last because you're like this super Android guy, right? So I really want you to go last. But like, Kim, how do you feel about this? What's your thoughts on all this? Is this part of the reason why you don't trust them, because of shenanigans like this, or what?
This is just, it kind of, I hate to say it, but it's kind of par for the course,
Right?
For the longest time, we're hearing the terribleness of their customer service. People are buying devices, they're not getting them for the longest time, if ever, and it really puts a bad taste in your mouth, along with, if you have an issue with the device, you're never going to get it replaced and things like that. So it's sad, but when I heard about this, I went, oh, well, that kind of makes sense. I hate to say that, but that's the kind of that's just the thought process that I have now, just because of Ayaneo. I wanted like their stuff, I want to get one of their, get something of theirs, but now it's kind of I just keep pushing further and further away from it.
Yeah,
Makes
I get that.
Really enjoy, what I have, just my AYNs, my Retroids, and say what you will about those. At least, there's customer service there up to a point and things like that. And
right.
Knock on wood that we haven't found anything else, in their devices yet.
Jordan's saying to go for the Pocket Ace if you're gonna get an Ayaneo.
Okay.
So
good suggestion. Thank you.
Too loud. Tell me how you feeling about this whole thing, because it's all over your face, bro. But express it.
No, I mean, I don't think it's anything that anybody would expect you to say besides, I guess, just Ayaneo. Is Ayaneo being Ayaneo?
This is like, yep. It's just
What are they? What are you? I mean, I don't know. Like, honestly, at the end of the day, when a company already has such a bad reputation, I don't think they can afford situations like this. Like this is kind of like, and but at the same time, I wonder though, at what point for the community does it become like the final straw? Because like they keep doing stuff, they keep getting away with it, we keep turning a blind eye. And I just to be honest, like I am an enjoyer of Ayaneo devices. I like their aesthetic. I like what they bring to the table, as far as um, just thinking outside of the box sometimes. And it sucks. It sucks, but they have poor customer service. Their shipping is horrible. Their Indiegogo campaigns are totally garbage, and they abuse the consumer. Um, and then things like this, like controversial things like this, is just doesn't make it any better. It's like they say one thing, and like 36 hours pass, and like that they act like that didn't exist anymore.
yeah.
Like they're just moving on with the next thing. Like, oh, we're gonna put all handhelds on pause, and we're gonna focus on getting our shipments out. And then 36 hours later, it's like, hey, look at this, we have the new Pocket Mini. Like, dude, like you guys don't give a crap.
Nope.
You guys really consider the consumer to be stupid.
Yeah.
And maybe we are. Maybe we are, because we keep buying. And then they drop things like we all get pissed at them. We say we're not gonna do this stuff, and then look, they drop that B duck, and like everybody's all over that B duck. That B duck Pam, and that Pocket Air Mini, and like I get it. It's a cute device. It's a cute handheld. It's only $10 more, but either we're going to speak out with our wallet, or we're not gonna do anything else. If you're not going to speak with your money, then just bend over.
Yeah, I mean, and I think even Jesus touched on this comment. Look at this comment, Craig saying, Ayaneo's operating like a company in debt. And I think Jeeves a couple episodes had talked about, I think it was him that had mentioned about, that they're just pushing this stuff out because they can't afford not to. Was that you? Remember us? I feel like I remember we having a conversation like that. That's interesting point. Before we get to Jeeves, I know, brother, you itching here. I want to comment to something that Alex said. I think what he said is 100% right. I think it's the thing, and I don't even know if there's too much more that needs to be said. They crap on everybody, and they lie to us, and it's the same thing, and we keep feeding them. And we keep feeding. He's 100% right. I think we as a community, we have to take a stance against them. I think we have to. I was one of those dudes that was like, I saw that B duck and I was like, ooh. I ended up not getting it, but I was like, ooh, yeah. I was like, ooh, and you can get it for Actus, and I'm gonna have my name engraved on it, and I didn't. But he's got a point, right? Because it's like shiny, and I was like, oh. So I think there's some seriously valid. I think we have to stand up as a community and say enough is enough with you guys. So yeah, I don't know. He said one guy. Jordan is on it tonight, man.
Yeah, Jordan not playing around, bro.
Yeah,
everyone's getting straight. Everyone getting straight with Jordan.
Oh god! All right, Jeeves. Let us have it, man. Wait, hold on. Let me turn my volume down. Go ahead. Let's have it, bro.
Man, I hate to disappoint you, but like, what more is there to say? What more is there to jump up and get hype about? Alex said everything that there was to say. I mean, for me, like, honestly, when I saw the situation, like, what happened made sense to me. Like, I actually didn't attribute malice immediately. But I'm with Alex, bro. It's always something. Every other week, it's something. Whether they're not at fault or at fault, like, you can go all the way back to 2021. I remember back then, people were like, my Ayaneo came with like some weird files on it. Like, is this ransomware or whatever? Like, you just look it up. Look up Ayaneo 2021 ransomware, something like that. And you'll probably get a Reddit thread or two talking about it. And back then, everyone was like, oh, well, if you bought it from a third-party seller, then it can't be really Ayaneo's fault. No, I wouldn't worry about it, blah, blah, blah. And I guess they were correct back then, but since then, it's always been something, whether it was a manufacturing defect or a supply issue, all the way up to now where it's only affecting one of our lines. It's only the Pocket Air Mini or whatever with the dual screens. And even if all those things were true, what does it say about their business model and how they, do QC on these devices if there's always something happening? I'm sorry, I don't care what you say. It's not me being against them. If you go back the same time period and we look at 1X Player, we look at GPD, we look at AYN, none of those companies have had this many issues over the years like Ayaneo has. Let's just be honest, they haven't. I can't think of, controversy after controversy with GPD or 1X Player, and they all make similar devices, x86. And for me, I think what's been the most, upsetting is Ayaneo devices. They look really nice, but again, out of the big three, I think they have the worst when it comes to longevity, as far as how devices age, years later. For example, right, I've got the Ayaneo 2, which is part of my retrospective series that I'm doing. Beautiful device. The person I got this from is a creator we all know very well. We know that creator takes care of their devices. But I'll have you know that this device, bro, you turn it on and it's just in a boot loop. And it wasn't just this one. I got another Ayaneo device from another creator that everybody knows, I won't name, but also takes very good care of their devices. But same kind of thing, just gets stuck in boot loops. No other Ayaneo device, no other device that's the same age from the other companies does this. No GPD Win Max, the first one, or GPD Win 2, no OXP Pro 2, no OXP 1S with the old Tiger Lake chips does this. This is a uniquely Ayaneo issue. And I think, like you said, Matt, and not to just drone on, but this is an issue at this point of the consumer. No discipline. How can we watch this many things happen with this company and nobody say anything? Not say anything. Nobody do anything. If you can watch this happen and keep backing them.
Cheap. Everybody can say whatever. If they're not acting,
talk is cheap. Right. But they open the wallet every time. Yep. They open the wallet every single time. And at this point, I'm tired. What's the point of us getting on here talking about literally controversy of the week? Because we were just talking about Ayaneo.
I literally thought of having a weekly segment just for Ayaneo, controversy of the week, and make it a literal weekly segment because it's every single week there's some sort of controversy.
At this point, bro? What's the point? Because the consumer that's doing this, they don't want to change. And again, this niche is not large. People who know what Ayaneo are not your average person walking into Best Buy or Walmart to buy games for their kid. It's us, right? And if us can't get it together and we'll keep supporting this company after they do something every single week, what hope is there? What hope is there? And what gets me is that these are the same people that will come down on 1X Player or GPD when they do something they don't like that battery issue from 1X Player. The same people who pledged every single campaign for Ayaneo were the loudest ones about, oh my goodness, how could they not get this issue? How could they ship this 395 device with this battery issue? This is unacceptable. This device is too expensive. But they are silent when Ayaneo, is hey, we'll send you this crappy, cheap device, even though it's not equivalent to what you're doing, right? I don't know. Like I said, what else is there to say at this point except there is no consumer discipline. That's what it is. The lack of discipline is bad.
I just remember that I know that they're two different companies and not completely the same devices, but remember the whole Retroid, everybody just losing their minds when the whole screen debacle happened with Retroid.
Yeah.
And oh my God, somebody got doxxed and it was
just it was ridiculous.
I'm not saying
people were quitting their jobs.
The community lost their minds on a Retroid device, but yet they're still going to open their wallet.
Fraction of the cost of an Ayaneo.
Right, exactly. It's like it's pennies, compared to some of these insane Ayaneo devices. So it just to tag on to that.
Wait, Jordan said Retroid is close for launches. Wait, what do you mean close in like controversy?
Yeah, and I would think there's some validity to that because Retroid, because Retroid has had some pretty controversial launches. With the RP4, was there something with RP3? Was it anything with the 3?
The
4
and the 3 Plus.
Yeah,
I remember the 3. I remember that. Yeah,
3
Plus, the RP4 Pro. Remember the triggers were breaking.
Yeah. So there's a couple things.
With the mini.
Green also too. The RP4
mini.
Pro screen was like green. Like had like a green tint.
Oh, and the 3 and the 3 Plus. The big thing with that was that they released the 3, and then like just as everybody got the 3 in, they announced the 3 Plus, and people were freaking out about that. Yep, I do remember that. Like Kim said about the RP Mini having the screens and stuff.
Jordan said wrong shell for RP Mini.
Yep. There's a bunch. They've definitely had some stuff there. We got a couple more cool things that there's some cool other devices that I want to highlight since we're talking about some company negative stuff. There's some other cool stuff, but Too Loud and G's mentioned something about segments and stuff like that. I thought it'd be a perfect segue to a new segment that we came up with that we decided that we're going to call What the F, people. What the F?
Segment of the week.
Yes. So there's enough of this going on that we're going to do this. And I'm going to put this on stage and I'm going to let Too Loud take the lead on this because this is right up his super tinfoil hat nerd brain.
Whatever, dude. So this is actually my buddy Skulls shared this with me. Thank you, Skulls. Dude, this is a custom firmware that you can run on an ESP32. And it's crazy because I used to do news YouTube. And back when I did news YouTube, there was talks about, the government and agencies being able to monitor you in your house over your Wi-Fi frequency without any cameras or any sort of pixelation or things like that. Saying they were using your Wi-Fi frequency and they could monitor you. They could see your movement in your home and all of this stuff. And now this is a public released GitHub firmware for an ESP32 that allows you to do this in your own home now. You can now track movement in real time with Wi-Fi frequencies. You can even get vital signs. Look at this. In the image, it shows the heart rate, respiration, breathing monitoring. It can see your movement, and this is, man, to me, this kind of stuff is mind-blowing. Like, this is so, man, I was in my house today, and I looked around, and I thought to myself, like, can I hardwire everything? Like, but that's the thing is they kind of have us by the, I don't want to say it, but they have us
by the routers.
By the routers. Yes. Thank you. They have us by the routers.
Right? When you were like this? Yeah. That's
they have us by the routers. And we can't, what can we do? Like, everybody has Wi-Fi in their house. So just imagine if like some of us nerdy guys who like to tinker are capable of doing this with an ESP32 is a system on a chip that costs like $10 to $15. Like, this is not like, oh my God, so far out of somebody's reach. This is really very cheap stuff. And if you can do this with an ESP32, imagine what somebody else in agency or anybody else who's willing to spend even more bucks can do. Like, they could do this from outside of your house in a minivan with just like the hardware inside, right? So I just found this to be like, what the F? So cringy. Like, this is,
it's creepy as hell. It's creepy as hell is what it is. Yeah. I don't know.
Just imagine all the stuff you do in your house that is private, and like now you have somebody outside your house with their stupid ESP32 just watching everything you do.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody wants to tap into my Wi-Fi and, change my litter box because I have one of those magical cat litter boxes that are Wi-Fi connected, by all
Oh my
means, do
God.
that.
Have
Go
at
ahead
it,
and
right?
do
Have
that.
at it.
Have at it. Have at it.
Have at
But
it. That's
trust that maybe
hysterical.
powers for good instead of evil.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh. You guys have well, first I want to give everybody a comment as to
Connect, guys, right? Like this is
oh my gosh. Yeah. Geez, how you feel about this?
Man, all I gotta say is we're cooked. That's all I gotta say.
We're cooked.
It's over.
Answer wants to know why Anita has a question for you too, Loud.
Because of this damn thing, dude.
Oh my God.
It's because of this damn thing. It's Final Fantasy, bro. I can't lie.
That's your bathroom handheld?
No, not this. But wait, I don't like lying. So I had to think, like, have I ever taken this? No, this is not my bathroom handheld. No. No, actually, this is. I feel a little bit, like this is kind of personal. I don't want to talk about my bathroom handheld with you guys.
Well, that's okay. That's all right. I'll tell you guys next week. I have ESP32, so I'll tell you guys next week what his bathroom handheld is.
Hey, that's wild. You're gonna be outside with your ESP32. Like, yep, it is R36.
Oh my gosh. What is what? Oh, my bathroom handheld is the Magmi Air X. That's my bathroom handheld. So.
No way. It's the Magmi Air X.
We know not to buy that one when it goes up used on the market. All right.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. You would think it'd be a game console device, but then that's the Magmi Air X.
I would. I mean, I think that's fitting, right? Because you're not going to sell those, right?
Yeah,
They ain't going nowhere, so you should use them. Like I use the Batman. I ain't gonna lie. Like I use the Batman when I'm in the bathroom. He ain't going nowhere. Like, so it's only right.
That's too funny. That is too funny. He said, "I use the Batman. I use the Batman." Oh my gosh. Before we move on to the next news topic, I want to show you something really cool. So we're talking about Ayaneo and some of the stuff, and we do give Ayaneo a lot of credit because their ingenuity is incredible. You know what I mean? The stuff they come up with is really incredible, and it got me thinking about something. And I gave this company a hard time for a long while, for a while, right?
I'm sorry, Matt. Hold on. This is my bathroom handheld, guys.
Oh my gosh! What? Wait, hold on. Let me.
Is that a label maker?
Is that a label maker?
It is not a label maker.
I mean, well, actually, yeah, it does have a built-in thermal printer, but it's not a label maker.
Okay.
Raspberry Pi dev term.
Isn't there labeling? This is my towel. This is my
towel. I'm in there programming ESP32s.
Moisturizing soap,
You get to use the bad lotion.
Is that a C64? Oh my God. Dad's favorite toothpaste. That's too funny. So I gave MagicX a really hard time for a long time. And I felt like they were a company that was dishonest with their consumers, right? And because the controversy, the controversy about the XU10 and the, it's supposed to have a 3326S, and it's no such thing as a 3326S or whatever. Then they had the second device that came out. What was the other device that they came out that had the that one device that it had a chip in, and it'd be the 3562, and then it ended up being a 3326, and then when they had the 135, now the M28, the 28028 didn't have any issues.
Tomorrow on release, dude. Like,
yeah, well, I'm getting there, bro. Stop stealing my thunder, right? You want me to zoom in so you can see that? Yeah.
label makers actually.
It's
Maybe
a,
he's got
look,
response with it.
look at yeah.
Emojis. That's all he's doing. He's just using emojis, and he's like,
Yeah, printing emojis while he's on the. I wonder how many stickers are on his bathroom wall with little emojis and stuff on them.
That's crazy, bro.
And they probably all like squinting emojis, like he's straining. So he's like, "This is what I'm feeling right now."
They would kick my ass, bro.
Oh, it's the red face with the.
Oh god! Look at Head Turn Porcelain Trail. You have died of dysentery.
Yes.
Dysentery.
Speak and spell from the 90s, man. Tulan's getting clowned on hard right now.
Dude. You know what? I'm not gonna share any of my cool nerdy stuff with you guys anymore.
So, my point is that I even had a talk with somebody, one of the community managers from MagicX, and he took the time to talk to me when he didn't have to, and I've been so impressed with them lately. Like that's a company that's got ingenuity, and they're not like killing people on the price. They're not charging extreme. The conversation I had with the community manager of MagicX was, I'm really disappointed and on the 135 getting delayed over and over and over and over again. He's like, we're disappointed about it too, and we're going to change. And then the very next device they released, they're not doing pre-ordering. They're not going to do that stuff. They're like, we're selling it on our website. We're not doing pre-orders, and when we have it is when we're going to sell it. I mean, that's an example of a company that's nowhere near as Ayaneo, and that cares about consumer feedback. And that guy was on their Discord, because I wasn't the only person complaining about it, was responding to people. And he wasn't just saying, oh, it's not us, it's this guy's fault, it's that guy's fault.
Maybe Craig Spencer had a point then. It's because MagicX isn't in the depth that Ayaneo is.
It's possible. It's possible. I mean, and there's something cool. And the reason why I said that is that I am super excited about this. This is the MagicX 2 Dream Lite and 2 Dream Pro. I think
another G99, Matt. Dude. No, hell no. I'm not doing this today.
That's the first one you've done this.
This is the second G99. He showed us the Game MT earlier. Now he's bringing up the freaking MagicX.
Don't forget my KTR1 that has a G99 that I showed you.
I ain't gonna be a big jerk. Honestly, they look nice. They look better than the Game MT.
Yes. So, but not only that, but the Pro mod.
Sorry. Just the higher end one has the matching face buttons.
Yes. Yeah. And it's got the matching face buttons, and it's got a Dimensity 7300 in it. And I was going to point that out before you kick me out, jerk. The colorways look insane like that. I was like, I might have to buy two because I can't decide between the teal and the purple.
Yep.
No, that teal is
my trail, bro. Stay off my trail.
Yeah. So this thing looks insane. It's a 4-inch 4x3. It's got a Dimensity 7300, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs internal storage. I want to know what the price point of this is, because this thing looks so good, and I'm so excited about it. And I just been it's just gonna sound silly, and I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. You know what I really love? Look at where the start and select buttons are. They're on top. How cool is that? A lot of these companies are putting the start and select buttons on the bottom.
All the way to the left.
Probably the home. I think they a couple of their devices, they had a menu button that doubles as like a home back button for Android. So it's probably what it is. Like the 028 had one button that doubled. There was also a home and a back button. Yeah, so nice. I like it. And it looks like it's the same sticks that were on the 028, which were excellent sticks. A little bit smaller, so I'm hoping it's a bigger variant, but I'm really excited about this one. I can't wait to see the price point on this one, but this is a day one buy for me. I'm excited. Screen looks great. So yeah, I don't know what you guys think of this, but I was just excited to see it. I'm excited to see, I was thinking about Ayaneo and just the innovation that MagicX is doing, and they're not charging the prices.
You have pricing yet?
No, not yet. We just got official specs on it, and not yet. And they haven't said, "Oh, well, buy this today and we'll send it to you in 3 years." I mean, I'm digging what they're doing.
Yeah, it's like they're actually running a proper business. Crazy, right?
Sort of. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So I don't know. I just wanted to give them a shout out because I personally have publicly given them a hard time quite a few times, and I'm impressed.
This guy is with the comment, kick him out of the chat for me.
Yeah, oh my god, I love it. I love it. I was gonna pull it, but then it got pulled too. Yeah, it's like some coconut water. He looks like he's thirsty. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy concept. Yeah, I agree, Jordan. Yep. Yep. No, I'm pretty sure Mr. Soto has got a specific person in mind that's not me. So, but no, I just wanted to give these guys a shout out because I just thought it's a great device.
I dig it. Honestly, like I think it looks like a nice device. Depending on price point, I'll pick one up. You know,
yeah.
I have that'll be my Poke MMO machine, dude.
Yeah. Well, the other thing that really stood out to me about it and made me make the connections because this is the same processor that's going to be in the Ayaneo phone that's coming out. Now, Ayaneo phone's going to have more RAM.
7300 coming out in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't this also the chipset that is in the
yes, sir.
Vita, the Pro model?
No, that's a rock chip. That's a rock chip.
Oh, you're right. It was something else though.
It's the UniHertz.
Oh, the UniHertz.
Yeah, it's the UniHertz. Okay. So the here, let me show you guys this. How many guys remember the BlackBerry? Do you remember BlackBerry?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I know Kim's a phone person too, but
what's a BlackBerry?
That's a BlackBerry. That's a BlackBerry.
Is that
hold on.
Wait. That's in the 9000 series, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like a 9300 or something.
It is 9300. You guys are good, man. Yep. You guys are good. This is
other stuff.
You guys are good. This is this is the 9300. Man, you guys are good, man. Yeah.
I used to love BlackBerry, dude. Also, too, when I came home from the army, I started a phone store. So
that's really good. You guys are really good, man. That was good. So there's a company called UniHertz, and they're making phones. And hold on, take that one there. This company is called UniHertz, and they have a phone called the Titan Elite. And Too Loud found this the other day, and I became instantly fascinated with it, right? It's got a Dimensity 7300. It looks like a BlackBerry. It doesn't have the ball, but it looks like a BlackBerry.
It doesn't need a ball because the keyboard is also doubles as a trackpad.
Yes,
it does. Your finger across the keyboard, and it registers that as a touch.
That's really cool.
Yep. Android 14, 4.3 inch AMOLED screen. That's here we go. That is, what was it? Is it 1080 or it's a 1x1? It's a 1x1. So I mean,
longer than a 1x1.
No, it's a 1x1. It was 1080 by 1080.
120 hertz. And the other thing that is good is that you see that they're guaranteeing 5 years update support. You know, so
up to Android 20. And this thing has the same chipset and the same amount of RAM that's going to be in the Ayaneo phone, the 12 gigs, the same 7300. And this thing is coming in at the Kickstarter right now. It's $399.
Oh, it's kind of a good,
That's kind of super. I really kind of sort of want to buy one of these, and I'm probably going to do it anyway. It's so cool. Yeah, very cool, right?
I really want one. So this is the Elite. The Elite is not. We don't have pricing on this one yet, but there is.
You know what? It's the Titan 2. You're right. Here. Sorry, I'm sorry. Here's the Titan 2, and the Titan 2 is the one that has the. You were 100% right on that one there.
Yeah. So I don't know. We don't know what chipset the Titan 2 Elite has yet.
You're right. Yeah.
Metal body. We don't know what chipset, but this is the one with the 7300.
Yes, you're right. I missed it.
It still has the same features with the touchpad of the keyboard and everything like that, but it's coming in at like $399.
Yeah, and it's a 4.5 inch display, 5,000 milliamp hour battery, which I think is the same size battery that's in the. Isn't that same size battery that's in the Ayaneo phone?
I believe so. It's probably bigger. I mean, Ayaneo is probably going to ship with a 3,000 milliamp and blame it on the manufacturer. So, but if you notice too, for those guys who are into photography or content creation, this thing has a 50 megapixel camera on it.
Yeah. And look at the scroll. There's the touchscreen with the control. How dope is that? That's insane.
That's really dope.
Yeah, I just, when Shudal showed me this, I instantly became enamored with it, and I'm like, "This is so cool." I kind of really want one.
I want one.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like playing some games on here and like, dude, Kim would totally play some Pico 8 on this.
You
Yeah.
said 1-to-1 screen. I mean, immediately my eyes lit up, and I went, oh, "That would be perfect for Pico 8."
That's why. That's why I said that. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
No.
and also, it's got a keyboard. I mean, come on.
Right. I miss having a physical keyboard.
Yeah,
And one that's haptic, where it's like all the keys work as the actual interface. That's cool.
That's so cool, right? Like when I saw that, I was like, "Yo, this is fire!" Because the thing is, right? Like, all right, I know you guys clown me on my retro. This thing uses a BlackBerry trackball, dude.
Yes.
As much as like we remember them and think they were so awesome, they suck.
Oh my gosh!
Like, so
that's too funny.
Have that instead, like, dude, that's phenomenal. I'm super excited. And just to say something to Alberto, talking about Samsung. Samsung already announced their the S26 is already out. The S26 and the S26 Ultra. The devices that would be coming out later this year would be like the fold devices. So if you're looking for the candy bar shape, that's the one, the S26. It's already out. Other than that, I don't really know. I feel like Alberto's wearing a tinfoil hazmat suit. But let's so
Tinfoil.
I think this thing looks pretty cool, dude.
I'm excited about it.
Greg said Click's communicator is designed by the same people who designed the BlackBerry. Yeah, Craig Spencer. So this phone reminded me of the Clicks. The Clicks isn't out yet, so still waiting for the new Clicks device. But in the meantime, this UniHertz, I like this one, but I am more attracted to the Elite with the metal shell. Also, too, I just being honest, like I don't really care for this big UniHertz branding, and I know that's nitpicking. I don't really care.
Yeah,
for
no,
on the top of the screen on the.
What it does to me, it highlights the bezel on the top. It highlights it.
Yeah.
So
like if you go back to the Elite 2, like they got rid of that completely. So
yeah.
I like the aluminum chassis. I prefer that.
Yeah. So
Handstern said the EcoMind 1. Yeah, dude, I showed Matt that one a while ago. I think that one's cool too. You remember the straight up square Android, and it has like an attachable keyboard attachment?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah,
oh man, I wish I thought about that. I would have pulled it up. That was a cool one. I remember that. Yeah. All right. Super dope. Anyway, I just thought we were talking about these kind of the 7300s and how they seem to be making a big thing, and people were giving Dimensity kind of like, it's not Snapdragon. I mean, it's probably a price to performance and value piece, but I think at some point in time we're going to start to see drivers for these, and I think it's going to be. I love the idea of having competition because everything's Snapdragon. I love it. I love it.
Hey Jordan, you my boy, bro.
Sidekick coming back at T-Mobile. My gosh,
dude! Like, can you imagine?
My gosh, what's the
like?
What's
look, did you notice really quick before we move on from this? The Elite 2 doesn't have that big forehead.
No, it's it. Yeah,
it's gone completely. So yeah,
bezels look shrunk too. Are the bezels smaller?
Yeah, I'm digging the Elite over the standard.
Yeah, I struggled a little bit with the 8300. Mike said the Dimensities are fine for everything except for Switch, to be honest. But I had
this device anyway.
Yeah, but I struggled with the 8300 with 3DS. That was the only ones I struggle with. But I mean,
not on here either. So.
Yeah, right. But I mean, I tried it on my 477M. And I have a Thor, so I'm not gonna, my 477M is a PlayStation machine. It's a beast for anything retro and the PlayStation. So I do dig that. I think it's
play on here is Game Boy, Game Boy, and Pico 8.
Yeah, definitely.
Marble Merger and Mario and Tetris.
Marble Merger is so much fun. Yeah.
Oh, it's such a good game.
Has Dimensity improved with the last one I used was for emulation, the last one I used was the 8300. And I also had problems in Dolphin too. Like there were certain GameCube games I would play that didn't play that well.
I don't know if I've really done much with the 8300 with Dolphin.
Yeah, like Star Fox Adventures I had a problem with, Star Fox Assault. What's the other one? Mario Sunshine with some slowdown in.
Interesting.
So,
Okay.
And F-Zero GX. I remember those 4 not being great on Dimensity.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to. Somebody, Jordan, saying that there's issues with the Dimensity chips with Dolphin with shaders.
Yeah.
I know Dimensity has a lot of issues. Like, you know, I'm very hesitant on buying Dimensity products in like candy bar form factors and stuff. But for a phone like this, I'd be more than comfortable to buy it with a Dimensity 7300 just because of the form factor and the screen ratio. Like, none of those would I be comfortable to play on this. Like, I'm not gonna play Dolphin. I'm not gonna play 3DS. I'm not gonna play Switch. I'm not even gonna play much 16:9 games on here, if any at all. You know, so really, like I think for this type of device, I'm cool with it. And also, too, I'm also cool with Dimensity chip devices under $150. Now, it's when we get over 150 and I'm paying for a device with Dimensity that I'm not comfortable anymore. You know?
I don't know. I really like the 477M. I like it a lot. I like it, you know, and I don't really play any Nintendo games on it. It's been I pretty much only play PlayStation stuff on it, and you know, some retro stuff just to check it out. But I love that screen, that giant screen. I do. I've had a blast with that device, with those things. So I know it's an interesting. But again, back to I think a lot of it contributes to the competition, and you know, it just breeds better experiences for all of us. Yeah. Before one last thing I wanted to kind of talk about, something that we saw. If you guys saw Retro Game Court's video this week about, he did a whole video, which is a great video about his favorite devices under $100, right? And so him and I were talking about it afterwards, and I'm like, I really think that's a great topic. I want to talk about that on the podcast. He's like, yeah, do it, right? And I got to thinking about it. I'm like, you know, and I asked you guys this ahead of time, like, to think about, like, what are your favorite devices under $100? And the kind of the basis of this is that with everything getting so expensive and stuff, and people looking at different alternatives, like, you know, older devices or less weaker devices, because a lot of things that we're seeing now, is prices going up, right? But what's not changing in a lot of things is less expensive, like the category on devices under $100. Those devices don't seem to be raising. You know, there's some Android, there's a lot of Linux and stuff like that. I think there's a huge point to that. And actually, you know what, Too Loud just reminded me of something. While we're talking about that, there's even, that's over $100, bro. You already broke the rules.
Secondhand market,
broke the rules.
brother.
We didn't even start it. You already broke the rules.
Secondhand market, bro.
Okay, we're gonna get to that. There's a piece that and it's taking an endorsement to that. Too Loud just reminded me. Gamma, just like he started his own Discord. So if you haven't joined it, you should join it. And one of the things that he posted a section called Gamma Nano, and it immediately caught my attention. I'm like, what is this? What is this? And he's coming up with a version of Gamma for even more basic, more simple devices. That's almost like how would you describe that, Too Loud?
It's like very stripped down Android variant with just like a front end that launches you straight into like RetroArch or
kind of like
very stripped down, debloated, removes all the background tasks, just takes away just everything else that is utilizing RAM beside what we're using these devices for. Right? Like they're not phones, they're not tablets, they're gaming consoles, and he's just making it basically a gaming console running on Android. Jeeves has some wild stuff going on with his camera there.
Yeah, he does. Always something. I don't know.
My immediate thought was like a MIUI feeling Gamma OS type of experience, right? And before, I know I'm Space Kidding, but that's kind of my thing is Space Kidding. So let me pop this up here just so you guys can see, because he posted a video about it today too, which I thought was pretty cool. Let's take a look at this. So, and this is early work in progress, but I mean, and this is the Pocket Air Mini, right? And let me pull this thing off here. So I'm curious what, like, and it's real basic, right? You're running RetroArch, you boot Android, or, you know, Now this to me screams Tula, because Tula's a weirdo and doesn't use front ends, and he launches all his games from RetroArch, right? And so, but I thought that was really cool. Also, that he's doing that, and he's even catering to the community, because I think this model of Pocket Air Mini is actually the 2 gig variant, which is like kind of woefully underpowered. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? I think it's pretty cool.
I think it's really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just really cool.
Yeah.
Anytime there's more custom firmware,
direct boot Arc OS into RetroArch.
That's pretty dope too. I didn't know that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So there's an answer there for the R36S, right? That's pretty dope too. I mean,
I think it's dope. I think it's dope. I just wanted to bring that up. Actually, I didn't bring that up. You did. I messaged it to you in the side chat that nobody could see.
Yeah, same thing.
So, I just wanted to showcase that really quick. But back to your question, really quick, dude, because I like that idea, and I think that we're always chasing power and chasing like the most expensive device. Mm-hmm. So thinking about devices that are sub $100.
Your favorite? Give me your favorite. 3? Give me your favorite vertical sub $100 device.
All right, I'm gonna name mine, but I also want the people in the chat to tell me what are theirs too.
Yep.
I'm really curious. Yep. So one, like I said, I'm gonna cheat, and this is gonna be one of them.
Right off the bat, you just breaking the rules, dude.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Right off the bat.
You said we could pick secondhand. I thought I had to be.
Like, come on, dude. Secondhand, bro. I mean, this thing's a hair over $100. Like a hair.
I think secondhand is cool, G's, because I think that's kind of a thing that we're into right now. So I think that's kind of where we're at, and so I think that's
cool for Jeeves, just not for me.
Oh yeah, totally.
All right. So I'm gonna put my classic down, but I want everybody to know that I said it. But I'm gonna put this down because it's banned by Matt. So I'm gonna say one is not this one. It's not R36S. I think. Wait, no, that's gonna take my vertical spot. Hold on. I love them, but no. For the vertical, I want to say brick because the screen is so gorgeous, but Mini.
Yeah, I mean it's classic. You can't beat it, right? You can't beat that experience.
I love Onion OS, man. I really do, bro.
Stellar.
So, EU Mini, and not even the Plus, right? Like I know everybody's all crazy about retro achievements and everything, and
bro, look at you, Tula. Look at everybody's saying brick. Everybody's saying brick.
You know, no, I know the brick is. You know what it is that killed the brick for me? And dude, I remember the day, like, all right, here, side tangent really quick. I remember the day I got the brick. Mm-hmm. I opened the box and I slid it out and I grabbed the handheld out and automatically I just felt how dense that little thing was. And I was like, I fell in love. I was like, God, it's something about devices and density that screams premium to me. I don't know what it is.
I agree.
Maybe it's wrong, but it's just, that's how my brain operates. I feel a device I know has like the O2 Mini. That was a big thing with the O2 Mini for me. It was like, God, it's so dense. So the brick was like, God, it was just so dense. And I'm not even talking about brick hammer. Like that's a whole other level. Mm-hmm. Just regular brick, dude. It was just so dense. It felt so premium. And Trim UI does this thing where like they could make the cheapest device feel premium, right? Their buttons are really good. The screen was gorgeous. But the thing for me, the only thing that set it back for me was that the buttons are not as quiet as the Miyoo. Even though I love Onion OS so much, I could have moved away from Onion if it was as silent as the Miyoo. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes I'm laying next to my wife. Our toddler likes to jump in our bed sometimes at night because, you know, he's just scared or he doesn't want to lay in his bed or whatever. And he has school in the morning. She has to work in the morning. Like, I have to be considerate of them, right? So I can't be here clicky clacky, you know? Like, if I want to play something, it has to be silent. I got my volume all the way down. I'm playing in a stealth play. Stealth. So, and it's not that loud, but it's just got that little bit of audibleness to it. So that's it. That's the only thing that ruined it. Other than that, I love it. The aesthetics of it, it's gorgeous. The RGB lighting on the back, the front, the little buttons in the front with the RGB, like gorgeous. Screen is beautiful. Man, so many nice colorways, even of the standard. That purple, that red, like freaking gorgeous. But I have to stay with the Miu because it's just dead silent.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I respect everybody's opinion on the brick, man. It's a solid device for sure. Just my personal use case, it has to be the Miu.
It's the mini or the mini plus.
The mini.
Okay.
The mini, dude.
What color?
One hand.
What color?
Pokemon.
What color is your favorite? Teal. Okay.
Yeah.
Kim, what about you? Favorite? Oh, sorry, you weren't done, Tula.
I thought you don't want me to name all three first.
No. Just horizontal, bro. Stop jumping ahead, bro. You're killing me tonight, bro.
You're doing this roundabout thing,
bro. You're killing me tonight.
No, let's do all three and then move to the next person.
Kim, what was your pick?
I think Matt closed his browser. You guys know he does that every freaking show. And, you got back into your browser pretty quick,
okay. Go ahead and pick it. But so the next category is horizontal. Okay, too loud.
I thought, what is it? Horizontal, flip, or clamshell and vertical, right?
Vertical, horizontal, clamshell, and go to under $100. We might skip go to if we're going too far.
So horizontal, my horizontal would probably be sub $100 horizontal. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really love any horizontal sub 100.
Mm-hmm. When do you guys want to kick them out this time, or should I do it again?
Go ahead.
I just being honest, like I don't love the Smart Pros. I mean, I guess I don't even own any, dude. If I had to choose one, I guess like the Magmi. Like I don't like underpowered Android. So that's the thing.
Horizontal or vertical? We're still vertical.
Vertical. No, horizontal.
Horizontal.
Yeah, I guess like Pam or the Magmi. If I had to choose one.
Right.
And then my clamshell would be the Miu Mini Flip.
Okay. Yep. All right. And then if I twisted your arm and said your go-to under $100, regardless of form factor. Okay. All right. Fair. That's fair. And all right. And who's next? Kim. Vertical.
I don't like the PSP hands turn. It doesn't have R3, L3.
Vertical's hard because I understand like Trim UI, the Trim UI brick. I would definitely say that. I have to agree with Too Loud because I love the Miu Mini, but I wouldn't say the regular Miu Mini. It's the plus for me, the Miu Mini Plus.
Mm-hmm.
That is just it's the right size. It's just the buttons are everything's perfect about it. The buttons, the D-pad, the screen size, and nothing against the Miu Mini. But I also like for the runner-up, if I can just say one other one, the Battle XP G350, and there's a reason why, like a Christmas gift to get somebody into it, because this is a very good. I'm actually gifting this to a friend of mine.
I gave out 3 for Christmas this past year.
Right.
I
mean, and I recommended it to another friend that she said, "Hey, I want to get my kids into. I think would be a great thing." I mean, it's a fantastic device. It's basically an Android, and it's got great buttons and everything. So, yeah, I would say, maybe for the new user, I would say Battle XP G350. Everybody else, Miu Mini Plus.
That's really funny. That's funny. And your horizontal pick?
CubeXX. I can't get that.
And that tracks, right? For the Queen of Pico 8.
Right.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
I'm surprised though, really quick.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Because like if I had to choose like seriously like a secondary vertical, it'd be the RGB 26. Like, I'm surprised that's not your vertical being Queen Pico. Like,
I do love it for that, but I think it's because I have the Cube XX that I don't know. There's something with the ergonomics of the Cube XX that I just love it for that. And that was my go-to Pico 8. Still is for the time, my go-to Pico.
I'm biased. I'm a vertical lover, so I was just throwing it out there.
With the 20SX, it doesn't have Onion OS. Everything will lose to me that doesn't have Onion OS because it's just.
You're not wrong.
That's
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
You're not wrong.
That's fair.
Onion
and
is
clamshell.
So freaking good.
Clamshell's hard. I mean, let's just keep going with Miu Mini. Why not the Miu Mini Flip? The flip. I would the Miu Mini Flip. This one, not the. Yeah. I like the little tiny guy.
You can't go wrong with it. You really can't. You can't go wrong with it.
This is the perfect everyday carry. It's the perfect everyday carry.
I agree. It's been amazing. And if I had twisted your arm and made you pick a go-to under $100, regardless of form factor,
I'd probably go with the Mini Flip. This one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
I would just because it hits everything for me. It's clamshell. For an everyday carry, it's clamshell, so I don't have to worry about the screen. That was always my issue with the Mini Plus is the screen. I'm like, I don't want to get it scratched. And it's got Onion OS, and it's cute.
It's so small. It's always with you. Like
basically,
yep.
They just need to come up with the turquoise color. The transparent turquoise.
Oh, that would be so nice. That would be so nice. That has been honestly, and I told this to Too Loud. You guys know I don't carry anything in my pocket, right? I hate it. That's been the only device I've carried in my pocket. I've been a couple times that we've gone out. My wife's like, "Where's your bag? Where's your?" My wife calls it my merce. She's like, "Where's your merce? Where's your merce?"
My daughter says about my satchel.
Yeah. And I'm like, "I don't have it." She's like, "Well, what? Where you putting your handheld in your wallet?" I'm like, "In my pocket." She's like, "What?" And I pull out the minions and she's like, "Go get the pink one if you're going to do that." You know what I mean? Because she has the pink one. So, yeah. All right. Geez, you got to answer the question. And the TSP cannot be the answer for every single category.
Bro, I don't know.
I don't think he can say the TSP for vertical unless he's playing.
You're going to turn it sideways and be like, the TSP.
Bro, I don't. If I ever even given the TSP as an answer,
stop. What's your vertical? What's your vertical?
My vertical, honestly, like, okay, if I want a device under $100, like, I don't want to have to worry about it. And I feel like a lot of verticals, like, if I had the brick, I'd be worried about it. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty premium feeling device. So for me, vertical, bro, is R36S. Like, it's so far under $100 that I wouldn't worry about it for one if something happened to it. And two, it's so versatile. Like, mine has Arc OS, it's running Arc OS, and I feel like you can't beat it. I feel like that is the vertical under $100, if just as far as like being a good all-arounder. So that's my choice all day. Like, straight up. Yeah.
Horizontal
that's a little tougher. I'm gonna have to go with. Oh, dude.
He doesn't want to say the TSP after I was talking shit.
No, that's like TSP is all right, but I don't. Okay, so mine has cross mix and maybe that's it, but it hasn't blown me away, and it's not under $100. Like the one, maybe I'm getting it from the wrong source, but at least like on the second hand parts, like Lit NXT and then I think Mech DIY, it's like at a little. I think it's a little over 100 right now. I think it went up in price, so that one's out. But is the what is it? The RG35XX? That was the Game Boy Advance.
The 35XXH. Oh, are you talking about the 34XXH?
Oh, I remember the
34XXX PSP.
Are you talking about? It's a horizontal.
It's a horizontal. It's styled after the Game Boy Advance.
34XX.
Oh,
34, right?
Yeah.
That's under 100, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay. That's the one that I was thinking of, dude. Okay, I had a Glacier Game Boy Advance growing up. Phenomenal handheld. That one I got to use. A buddy of mine, local, has it, and I keep meaning to buy it from him, but I always forget. And
I'll sell you mine.
You said, all right, we got to talk. We got to link about it later offline. But
he's got a fire one. You got that? Is that the all black one you got? Right?
I got the translucent red.
Oh, that one's dope. Yeah, that one's.
Red. Oh yeah, we got to.
That's fine.
Translucent red. I was looking for the Glacier, the translucent silver.
I might have a Glacier.
Ooh, I don't know.
We can talk. Absolutely.
Yeah. So that one I got to use. I was like, oh, this is such a good handheld. Like horizontal wise, like loved it. That's my pick.
So I didn't like the R2 and L2 location on it, but also for Game Boy Advance, you're not going to be using them. But it kind of irked me. So, but and also it's a pain in the butt to
for me. It was it was like felt chunky.
Yeah.
Right.
It it was nostalgic for me because that's how the Game Boy Advance felt.
I dig that. I dig that a ton.
So where it was hitting all the neurons, because like I think I
lost 3 SD cards because of that damn device.
Oh my god, with the cards shooting across the room.
Dude, I have a sore spot in my heart with that device. Like,
extra mini game of that device.
Extra mini game. Good gosh. Find the SD card.
A puzzle game. Just throw it down, just try to put it back together.
Oh my gosh.
Once they fly, they're gone.
Oh gosh. Favorite clamshell under 100?
Oh, for sure. That's gonna be the Miu Flip, the original. So like I like the mini, but dude, the lost inputs actually gets to me because like I do a lot of port master on mine. Oh yeah, so I like the OG model. I've got I think it's the Easter pastel colored styled one. It's a good one. It's pretty good. And I still have my V1 model, so I got lucky. So no hinge gate.
I have my V1 and it's still perfect. Yep.
Yeah, so
it creaks when I open it, but
I have a yellow.
Yep. Yeah, I have the V1 as well too. I have the V1 as well too.
Yeah, I personally think that's the best clamshell out of them all, mainly because of the inputs, bro. Having L3 R3 click is great, and I measured it. It's like I think 2 millimeters off on the width for like the actual GBA SP size. So it's pretty much the exact.
They
same
did way
size.
better as for size than the Embryonic did with the 35XX SP.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you guys a secret really quick. Before I'm sorry, man. I don't get rid of. I keep one of every clamshell. Like I can't. I have to. I have one of every one. I have to have them. Like I'm infatuated with clams. There you go, Kim.
Yeah. Can you ever see Kim's? One of her reviews, she pulled out a thing of clamshells, and it was like a sea of clamshells that she had in one of her reviews. Yeah.
The other ones are over there. But yes,
oh my god.
I can get like a
now.
giant.
Oh my god. So funny.
But I agree. I love the clamshells.
Yeah, they're fun and they're fun. They're nostalgic. You don't have to worry about them getting messed up. I mean, it's no cases. Yeah, I dig it. Jeeves, if I twist your arm, your absolute go-to under $100.
Oh, for sure, the Miu Flip. Like
I dig it. I
think it smokes like most handhelds under $100, man. Like, I mean, unless you want to go like, no, I can't even go like Smart Pro. Like, yeah, so it's for sure Miu Flip.
Fair.
Hey Matt, let me ask the community a question really quick before you answer.
Do it.
So that they can answer this while you're doing that. I have a question for you guys in the audience. Actually, if you guys know, I think we've been doing Safe State now for 8 months. We've brought on all kind of guests. If you guys had to choose a guest that we've never had on, a content creator, who would it be?
Great question. Stellar question.
Yeah, that's a really good question.
And you can't pick Kim because she's family. She's on. So you can't pick Kim. You got to pick somebody you haven't had on.
Somebody who's never been on the show before. I don't and don't mind yourself with size of following. We don't care about that. Just somebody who's never been on. Russ was on. Russ has been on.
Russ is on. Yeah, Russ. Dweeb's on here all the time. Yeah, Dweeb's gonna be on tomorrow night. Yeah.
So just somebody who's never been on, and we'll see if we can make that happen.
That's a great question. I dig it. For Persona, I think it was Persona that said VGE, and VGE is going to be on in a couple weeks. Video Game Esoterica.
You did that.
Yeah,
I did that because you asked for it.
Yep. So I mean, bro, Mike's going to get his Marcus Brownlee. Mike's going to get his Marcus Brownlee. My dude, Mike.
my boy Mike. Hey, bro, you went a little bit far, bro.
Man. Fox has been on already, and he should be back on soon. Persona, so you call that. We're gonna have Video Game Esoterica in the next couple weeks. I'm not sure with who Magnum Skywolf is, so I want to look at that. I'm instantly interested in that. Hey Nerd, Bob Wolf. We've been reaching out to Bob Wolf. Fox has been on, and like I said, he should be back on again in the next couple weeks. These are great. You got stellar questions.
While you answer your question.
Yes, dude.
That though, Persona, because of your last comment requesting Game Esoterica, we have reached out to him and booked him. He will be on soon.
Yes. So, and we're excited because we got to talk. He's so much fun to watch. So,
that'd be a good one to go.
Yeah, great list. So, Mike, thanks for you going to reach out to Marcus Brownlee for us, Mike. I appreciate it. You're a beast, dude. You are a beast, brother.
That one might be a little bit out of our grasp, bro.
No. You're Mike. I told you, bro. I told you guys the dude's a beast. He got us. He got this for us. So my list. So right, that those you know me. So it's probably easy for me to say the R36S for my vertical because you guys know I'm a little bit of a game console collector, right? So, but there is still just something super special about the G350. I mean, it could be because of the quality, because it also runs Arc OS and stuff like that. It's really cool, and there's something special about that. But ultimately, my answer is still the R36S, just because I'm a shill. I can't. I love it. The G350 is the quality on it's insane. The quality is on insane, but and it runs the same. It runs Arc, which I love, which is still my favorite Linux operating system of all time. And I'm just there's something that's just special for me. Like the first set of like buttons that I designed on my own, and I'm not trying to tote them, but I think I was one of the first people that made like custom buttons for this thing. So it's just kind of like it's in spite of what we do.
The first person I seen, and that was over 2 years ago.
Yeah, and in spite of it, Too Loud is one of my closest personal friends in life, and this device is how we met each other. Right, just talking about 3D printing buttons and custom, and there's kind of an emotional tie to it. So this is, Too Loud makes fun of me because I've had pretty much every game console, and the cool thing is that there's so many clones.
I still have my original.
So good, so good, and I have now of the original R36s. I think I have 3 still currently. You know what I mean? So for horizontal, I'm gonna shock you guys, and under is another game console. It's the R46H, which I love.
Why you went that over the 1x1? What was that?
The R46.
Yeah,
you suck.
You really love that one, dude.
I do. You suck. Now I feel kind of bad picking this one because I didn't think about that. Because it is 1x1, and it's device I pay. And I mean, when I was fortunate enough to do an episode with Kim on her Pico episode with her, and it was the device I picked for her. I chose that over the Cube XX. I know it's just something.
You, and I've never been on her show before.
It's because of that 20SX thing, right? And I didn't even kick him. I think Kim kicked him.
I didn't. Nope.
Maybe he's just sulking. He's sulking.
Oh, he kicked himself.
All right, Kim, you gotta have him on now. 4x3, got a little bit of bump outs. This is a 3566 instead of 3326.
Buttons with your mic is killing me because you just hear like this.
I love that you're showing that, and you're just like, it's great.
Dude, it's like a maraca. It's like a maraca, dude.
I don't hear nothing. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't hear nothing.
Wait, let me. Oh, there's nothing coming from my.
I don't hear nothing. I'm gonna kick her out. I love her, but I'm gonna kick her out. So Oh, okay, I was gonna say this one makes noise, but it doesn't. Yeah, 3566, which is a little bit more powerful Wi-Fi. It's and also the R46, which is the 1x1. It's like a clone of the Cube XX. So yeah, Tech Jesus, Tech Jesus. Yeah.
I'm shaking it, bro. I'm shaking it.
All right, I'm gonna move on. So, Clamshell, I think I'm gonna surprise you. Honorable mention is this thing has been freaking stellar. The Miyu Mini Flip has been absolutely stellar, and I'm having so much fun with it. And I don't like these kind of small devices, but I've had a blast with it. So, but for me, I'm with Jeeves. The Miyu Flip, huh?
Kiss ass.
What are you talking about?
Nothing, dude.
I have no idea what you're talking about that. I don't know what you're talking about at all. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay? No idea what you are talking about, buddy. No idea what you're referring to there. Okay? I'm a little bit upset about whatever insinuation you're making here.
It's okay. I didn't send you stickers or anything. It's fine. Whatever.
You see, I said the same thing to him. I was like, it's not. He was like, "Who else can I theme it after? It's black." I'm like, "Mine's black and gold." Like,
yeah.
Like, you know,
No, that's really nice. That's
right.
Wait, hold on. I'm looking for this.
What's the lanyard that you have on that?
Lit NXT sent it to me.
Yeah, that's the one they sent everybody for.
Oh my God, the
waiting
lanyard is
7
like
months.
3 Miyu Mini Flips.
Oh, tell her about Vegas, Matt.
Oh my God. So we're in Vegas and he's walking around and all you see in Vegas the whole time is this big ass lanyard just hanging from his back pocket. And like everybody's like, what is that? What is that? And he kept pulling eyes, me, you flipping.
It around his neck. It's like
Dude, that was me the whole time because it was like this huge lanyard. You think I'm gonna pull out this big handheld and here comes this little mini flip.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
The lanyard's bigger than the handheld.
I took it off after I got home. I was like, this is too big for this device. I can't.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of sound,
it's like Legion Go size lanyard. Like,
I'm with Jeeves on this one as my clamshell, and the reason why is I chose it over the Miyu Mini Flip is because this is the Miyu Flip. It's got a bigger screen, right? But also, Spruce OS has gotten so good. The new version of Spruce OS feels exactly like Onion OS, and it's just so good. They even have a game switcher and everything, and it's on the TSP now. I have it on my TSPS, and I mean, it's just been so good. And it's just for me, for clamshell, this has been the best experience. For before that, it was a 3.4XX, but this has just been so much. This is so good, and this is the version 1 too. So, but yeah, I'm with G's on that one there, and then for go-to, I'm really because 3x2, I've really been enjoying the 135. I've really been having a lot of fun with it. I'm like the 3x2 playing, and I literally only have Game Boy Advance and Final Burn Neo shooters on this thing. That's all I've been doing is playing Game Boy. What are you making that face for, man?
So you're just using it in Tate mode?
What? His mic is muted.
oh,
Did you eat some?
Why do you have me pulled up right here, dude?
Because you're making funny faces. I thought it'd be a good opportunity to make fun of you.
That thing is disgusting. You just held up.
No, this is awesome. Are you kidding me?
Awesome where?
3x2 aspect ratio, so you can play Game Boy Advance.
D-pad, like
Double D-pad, so you can play vertical shooters. Bro, and then if you're like in public and you want to mess and you don't want this guy to hear what you're saying, you turn it vertical because both the speakers shoot to one side.
Play a vertical shooter with a second joystick, dude. Because arcade machines had freaking D-pads. Yeah, I know.
Who invited this guy? This thing is dope. And it's pocketable. I mean, I've been having a lot of fun.
What was your so hold on? Just a question for you here. What was your longest play session on there? What game did you play?
Probably I played all of 1942 on here.
Was What's your
No,
longest game?
no. But I played 1942 on here. I went through the whole thing, and that's only like a 25-minute game, I think.
Final Explorer lasted you way longer than that.
no, dude. This thing came loaded, and it's all on the internal memory. I haven't loaded anything on it at all.
Oh, okay.
And the Dawn launcher is the only way that you can do the preset for the vertical. So I haven't done any File Explorer. I've only gamed on it. Yeah, no, I like it. Whatever, you jerk.
42 on that is crazy.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Anyway, that's it. The Too Loud ruined my fun. I don't want to talk to him anymore.
All right. Well, since it's ruined, it's okay. Man, I love you. Your choice of devices is yours. Your choice. You have to own it. You know, like it's totally okay. But I've had a blast here tonight, y'all. Like this has been fun. We're gonna wrap this up here. I would say see you guys next week, but I'm not gonna say see you next week. I'm gonna see him later because I just kicked his ass out. And but I'll see you guys tomorrow. We have Tech Dweeb on for the Tech Dweeb Takeover Save State podcast.
Everybody get your root beer.
Yes, get your root beer. Yes.
I want to leave you guys with a question though. I think that's fun. And the question will be, what's the best retro handheld right now for someone just getting into emulation? That's the question. Don't answer it. I don't want your answer right now. I want it next time we see each other. And not you. All right, y'all. Let's go before Matt gives us a headache with his Maraca handheld. All right.
We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
All right.
Pleasure.
Thank you, Kim.
Bye.
Yes.
Thank you, Kim. We love you, Kim. See you.
I love you guys.